Hey, cool. I posted the. Do I need to post it again, or can you? Oh, there we go. Add to stream. Cool. Anybody else want to come up and play?
Ugh. Now you're back onto the right one.
Yes, I am. Now they can see me.
Now, is this the music one or is this the coin one?
Well, right now it's all of them. I just started the other day to do it and got sidetracked working on some stuff.
Oh, okay. R3D. Yeah, I'm gonna start all my 3D prints tomorrow. I'm just too tuckered out tonight to part with it.
If anybody wants to come up, there you go. Oh, there's Invisible River.
Bloop.
Hello, Invisible.
Now, Kentucky is the home.
Boom, ba-da-boom.
1934. So that's.
Hey, we're getting close.
What the hell is that? Is that a peace dollar? Yeah, that'd be a peace dollar.
Hello.
It's just a piece of $1.
Is that a peace dollar? A 34 peace dollar?
Yeah.
Cool.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can do this. If it'll let me. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to grab
Hey.
something.
Is this coming through now? I don't think the piano's going to come through, is it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay, good. That's right. That's right, because I've got it linked through my Elgato stuff. So sweet. Now I've just got to figure out how to share my screen on this thing. Here we go. Present.
Yep.
Share screen.
Yep.
And then I can share screen 2. And then
32.
just move this over there.
1832. Is that a barber?
Oh.
I don't know what that is. There's no edge for me to see. Is that a Morgan? That's a Morgan. That's a beat up Morgan. 32. Are they that early? No, that's a cap bust. Right? Yeah, that's a cap bust. That's not a 50-cent cap. Oh, wait, no. Barber? What is that? I'm not familiar with that coin. It's 50 cents. It's a half dollar. Seated? No, that's got to be a cap. What is it? I don't know.
Oh, it's getting bigger. Cat bust.
Oh.
It's an old one. I don't have any 34s, but I do have this.
Oh, nice. Hey, look at have you gone to vamworld.com and see if you can find the VAMs?
Looks like there's a VAM on there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, look at this one.
Oh, that is pretty. Very nice.
That's nothing, though. I have some.
Where's that?
Here's a better looking 24.
Hello, Stacks and Stuff. If you want to come up, come on up.
Look at that shiny thing.
If you can't see the link, just let me know and we'll link you.
Where's my thing here? Oh, I'm invisible.
There you go. How's that one?
Oh, it's pretty.
The year is so strong, and then trust and in God is just like blah.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a Philly? I mean, a San Francisco? No, wait.
The week.
Forget those. The XT. That's outside. That's the bottom of the tube. The tube. It looks to be a Philly. I don't see any mint marks there by the tail.
They probably had it 2 degrees. Orleans is the one that had the notoriously weak strikes, right?
Well, I think all the Peace dollars. That's why the 21 high relief was worth so much money, because it was struck very well.
Yeah, I've got a 21. When I first looked at it, I thought it was fake.
You have a 21?
I'm sorry, not 21, 22.
Hey, if you have a 21, that's a decent chunk of money.
Yeah.
Instead of being distributed, the barrels are disassembled and sold.
Let's see here.
Scotch whiskey distillers eagerly purchase the used bourbon barrels.
Casks that
The 22.
made out of that beautiful American white oak. It's still good enough wood
But
sugar
it was
to give Scotch both colour and lovely, gentle, honey, even light flavours.
Beyond the barrel, the similarities between American bourbon whiskey and Scotch whiskey come to an end.
yeah, you can see the crack
What is the primary
right through here on this.
Scotch distillers use only 100%.
But when I zoomed in close to it, it almost looked like it'd been sandblasted.
No, that looks normal.
Scotch is produced only in Scotland. If the Scotch is made from pure malted barley in a single distillery, it's known as single
Got this one in today. Oh no, wrong one. Here's the reason I was thinking 21 is this is the one that came in today from chat.
That's a Philly, right?
21.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's a Philly.
Yeah, I picked up six 21s like that in really good shape from the dealer for my seeded roll hunts.
Let's see.
Try to mute your YouTube page. If you have StreamYard and YouTube open at the same time, YouTube will cause it to reverb.
Yeah, I don't have them both running. I've got
No, I think Invisible River does.
Yeah, I went ahead and muted him for a second.
It was doubling. Yeah, I saw the doubling on the side of the E there. A lot of people would argue that's machine doubling. I say
Yeah.
all
They
doubling
dropped
comes from
down.
the damn machine.
Here's my favorite Morgan that's not graded. Now I've got some graded ones, but I love this because It's a really good strike for a New Orleans. Great cartwheeling. It's my 98 New Orleans. Were you in here? Or you weren't in here earlier when I was showing the one that my granddad gave to my parents when I was born, right?
Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to find, and I don't know where I put it, so it's kind of freaking me out. Because I spent $500 buying the damn thing. Where did I put it?
See that W right? Oh.
Yeah, I gouged in there.
My great granddad took a chisel, a little,
initials,
and put a W in there for Wilson, and gave it to my parents to give to me. Did it for every one of the kids of my generation. I'm the only one that still has theirs.
Can you see that eye?
Oh yeah.
Hold on, let me.
It's doubled.
Alligator eye.
You know, I've not really looked at any of mine to see if I got anything like that.
1887 is known for the alligator eye, as well as die cracks, and see the leaf.
Oh yeah.
There's a crack and the leaf right there from reverse die clashing. Look right there. There it is next to those leaves. The back of her neck is on that side.
Is that a die clash?
Yep. So that's the telltale right there. That half of a triangle, whatever. The back of her neck would be right next to those leaves. And then if you see that line coming up from the wing to the end.
Yeah.
That is normally there. But I think there's some on this side somewhere, but I don't know where it would be. Might be that long line right there. That might be the neck or something. But yeah, right there behind the head, you'll see the leaf.
Right.
And then the back of the hat, which is that weird, like, goes in and then back out, goes whoop. Like
yeah.
That part will be on the other side where the leaf would be. So yeah, you can see the whole leaf all the way.
Yeah, and I have looked at most of mine for other stuff, so I think I probably would have caught it.
Let me see if I can find that in person. I know it's around
here somewhere. I gotta get this out.
Yeah, what did I do with my Carson? Spent $500 on this bitch. I did a video on it, but I thought it was going to get a lot more likes than, or not likes, but views. But Carson City and the little number.
Yeah.
That's the year. Come on. Here you be. 1878. Look at how gorgeous.
That is beautiful. This is what I just got in today.
Had a few scratches. But
yeah, I don't have any Carson City. I had a couple and sold them.
I had 2 of these back when there's a couple dings right there I'm not too fond of, but
well, that's bag damage.
Yeah.
It's hard to get away from that.
And what's funny is it says it's uncirculated. So I'm hoping it gets a 66, but those dings might kill it. But yeah.
I did sell my Wilma Mankiller retained cut error the other day for $100.
There you go. I had a back quarter. Oh man, you can't even see this. That had a toning close to this. Come on, get off there, you bastard. Sort of like this.
Oh yeah.
Right. See how the words are filled in with different color than the background and whatnot? And then
Right.
this, same with the foreground, totally different. Like these are, I don't know what happened, what caused it, but they're like a one and you know, see the CAC, it's different color than the field,
Right.
and then the front of it. Like the words stick out, different color than the background.
Almost like somebody hit it with an acid bath or something, doesn't it?
I don't know, like because the side is fine.
Huh.
I don't know. I think it's just it got into something or somebody touched it with some greasy stuff on their hands. But look at those letters, how much different they are.
Yeah.
Well, I had a back quarter that the 2020 were different colors. Like the first 20 was red and the second 20 was blue.
Huh.
It looked like this one, and when I see these, I hold on to them because they're one of a kind. Like you're never going to see the same toning like this again, you know. And I sold it for $40. So I'm not like I don't collect them. I know people that do. And this one was kind of wicked, just a bunch of yellows and whatnot. I don't know about the other side. The other side just looks like doogie. What was it with this one? Something to do with this. Oh, yeah. The 91 is one's almost all gone. Let's see. Proof. Got some of those. Gold-plated ones.
Yeah, I keep those gold-plated ones. I know they're not really worth that much more, but I just think they're cool.
Got some cool toning on this one.
I like the striations in it.
The lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Same on the other side. It's more like greasy on the other side, like a greasy. Still got the lines.
Yeah, because I think that's actually part of the planchet. Had some impurities in it, in my opinion, but can't prove it. But
yeah, you got green, purple, violet, orange, yellow, maybe a little blue. I love when it does that coloring. Proofs. Always love finding proofs. Those are fun. I don't know how many freaking toners I have. Another one. Got some cool toning going on here. Oh yeah, here we go.
we're getting close.
Great sand dunes with a lot of red to it.
Yeah.
And we have I forget what this one was. I don't remember why I grabbed this one. There's something to do with it. I can't remember. Oh yeah, look at this one. Very red.
Yeah. I've got 4 or 5 in God We Rusts. The Kansas ones.
Mm-hmm. That one makes it look like it's got a killer back, like a sunset kind of background.
Yeah, I like that.
And then just an explosion of color in the front. This one's gray almost. And then nice whatever colors on there. Some of them line up perfectly with their toning, and then other ones not so much. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, look at that. I don't know why it's got that coloring on it. It just does. Feel that? I love those blues.
Yeah, that is pretty. It almost looks like it's been heated up, doesn't it?
Yeah, like it was laying on something. So somewhere. Let's see, Kansas. There you go.
That's it.
Hold on, it might get better.
Nice.
That one. So the I is almost gone. Same with the G. So it almost looks like it's about to say "Nod we rust."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like the grease strike throughs too.
In Odd We Rust. And of course, you got to move on from those to the good old.
I have never found the spitting horse.
Oh, wait. Is that a spitting? No, this one is in Odd We Rust.
Yeah.
A horse one. This one might be the same thing. in God We Trust.
That's in case you have a hernia.
Gotta have a trust.
Yep. We are getting looky here. Let me see if I can do this right. Okay, I want that. Look at that. Oh, that's the wrong one. That I had it. There we go. Look at there. We're almost done. But look at the happy on the Happy Mother's Day. It looks like it hit a knot in the wood or something and didn't burn through.
Looks like it's only 5 letters.
It's supposed to be Happy.
Yeah, it looks like Happy.
Right. See, so I'm going to have to go in. I am going to have to get my wood burner out and just try to burn that down some. Oh, Bert. I'm learning how to drive this thing.
Oh yeah, this one was just like killer colors for how old it is. 2006. That's my daughter's birth year.
Right.
Which is very nice. I find so many quarters. Look at this. Beautiful reds. Red and green kind of Christmas colors going on.
Yeah, he's faster with the cam than I am.
What's that?
They said that you're really fast with the camera. You're faster with it than I am.
Oh, switching it over? Or going through the coins?
I was assuming they're talking about switching or going through the coins.
Do you see anything wrong with that one?
Oh, just a little bit. Let's see here. Other than just the damage?
Yeah, hold on. Let me turn it this way.
Field A.
Nope. Hold on.
Oh, okay. It is a double, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I would have missed that one.
It's mostly on the W.
And the S.
Yep. Let me see if you can see it a lot this way. You can see it on the W and the N.
Oh, and then the U also.
Yeah, the S, the T, the E. It's like the whole word, but it sticks out on some words more.
Right. But I would have probably went on past that. I wouldn't have caught it. So you use the pluggable scope?
What's that?
Which scope do you use?
Oh, it's a cheap. Um,
Oh,
eBay.
okay.
I can't find it anymore. It was $20.
Does a good job.
Yeah, it gets me to and fro in the coins. There you go. This one will really get you. There you go.
I see it. I'm not sure what I'm seeing though.
The between the O and the D in God,
Right. And
then
on the
center of
end
the D,
and
the
W.
N and the W are all filled. There's big
Right.
chunks.
Die chips.
I guess, or just cud. I don't know which
Yeah.
it is. I would probably call it cud. To me, a die chip would be more like hanging off the edge of the coin, I guess. I don't know. It's the same thing, I guess.
Right.
I just kept it because I haven't seen one with that much on it.
Yeah, that's because at first I was, oh, there's doubling.
Does that not make you feel drunk?
Oh yeah.
The P as well, a little bit. I don't know about the rest of these letters.
I'm trying to get a lighting set up that does not act like doubling from the borders of the coins when the light shines on it. The borders of the letters, I mean.
So this one I thought was interesting because something hit it's damaged, but it looks funny.
A tilted eye.
Yeah, because it was smacked by something. You can see there's damage there.
Cat poo.
Cat poo.
Invisible River Ranch is throwing cat poo at everybody. Do, 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 do.
I think this one was the D. I think. Wait, what's the back of this one? This is the one I'm looking for. I want that to have that
Yeah.
extra leaf in there.
I've never found either one, high or low.
Yeah, this one must be.
And I've looked at a few.
Yeah, this one's got the D filled. Well, a little bit extra on the D. What's this one? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, better than horse poo, yeah.
What would you call this one?
Grease.
Groot.
Yeah.
Groot.
That's a pretty significant grease struck through, isn't it?
Yeah, I am Groot.
It is. Groku.
No, Groot, like the Marvel character, Groot.
Yeah.
Grut. Grut. But yeah, that's why I kept this one because like all the other letters are grease stricken. This one I think I kept because it had all these lines, right? It's got all the sideways lines.
Right.
I don't know what it is, but if you look at it, the detail is smooshed down. Same with this. You got the words? You got the words.
Yeah, where's the face?
Yeah, watch this when I bring it up. Hold on. From a distance, you can see it, but once I start leaning it, he starts disappearing.
It's a low profile quarter.
Uh-huh.
That is cool.
The back is there. You know, it's all there. But the front is just like, I've never seen one with that weak of a Washington.
It looks like maybe a piece of paper or something was over it when it struck.
There's another doubling. Yep, another doubling. slight doubling on the E. I wonder what. Yeah. What we got here? This is. Oh yeah.
Hey,
big
good
old-
night, Roger.
Good night. There's some big cut.
Thanks
in
for
the
coming
line.
in.
Which one's this? Oh, Phil W. That piece of cut in the W.
Right. Yep.
There's another. There it is again. Kind of chunk at the right of the R.
Right. Yep.
I don't know what you that I would call a die chip on the side, cut in the center maybe. Like a chip on the shoulder and cut in the mouth, like cow cud.
Yep. That's
So-
probably what I'd call it too.
There you go. Hold on.
Yeah, there's a spitter.
Yeah, but look at it go through the horse's head.
Lightning struck all the way through your horse, sir.
But he spit all the way to the rim.
Yeah, that's another one I've never found.
That's probably
Anytime I get to feeling bad about not finding stuff like that, I just tell myself, but you did find the Wilma Man Killer big retained cud error.
There's some teeny bit of spit. It just goes to the A on that one. I found one that actually has it sticking out of the nostrils. There's another one. Goes a little past the O. There's another one. That one goes through the C. You can see it there. Goes right past the R. Get a better angle on it. There it is. Call them patooties.
I haven't sorted my latest finds and put them in my books and my holders and all that. Been finding a lot of pretty nice, like that's the year I was born, and that is a nice red, almost uncirculated, and I found it in a roll of pennies.
I've got a whole bunch of those. Like another cut, whatever piece.
You talking about your quarters?
Yeah, a coin laying on a coin as it burned up.
Yeah, but look what happened to the back of it. Hey, we're done.
Oof.
Let's see here. Look at that.
Oh, look at this line. See that line on the quarter?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna pull this up again so that I can let everybody see it a little bit.
Go for it.
That is not bad at all. Other than the happy not being happy, it's more happy.
Hapoy?
Yeah, I think she
Hapoy
liked
Mother's Day.
it. If she's gonna give it to my mother-in-law, I'll think of it. But if you'll notice, right through here, there's a gap. And then right over here, there's a gap. So I bet you there's a knot or a hard spot in the wood that goes through there that it just didn't burn well.
If you don't touch it and run the program again, it'll just burn right over where it's at.
Right, but it'll give the same gaps. It'll make the one where it's already burned even deeper, but I don't think it'll burn through that because I looked at it over there and it didn't even make a mark on it. So I'm gonna get my little wood burning soldering iron looking thing and just burn it on in with it.
Just do it by hand.
Yeah. I mean, if I wanted to, I could mask it all off, and I've got some airbrush stuff that I could touch it up with, but that's just too much trouble. I mean, come on, it's probably going to my mother-in-law anyway.
Well, if that's laser burning it, you might as well just do the wood burner.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Just run by it fast. Don't hold on it too long, otherwise it'll burn into it.
Right.
Shell bean. I know Shelbean.
Shelbean. I didn't even notice Shelbean came in here. I need
Check that
to
one out.
give Shelbean a Shelbean, if you want to come up. There you go. Anybody wants to come up, come on up. We're just playing around. I'm going to switch this back to my face cam.
Look at the zombie of Washington. We call this the heebie-jeebie Washington.
Oh, yeah. There we go. I think that's a keeper, even with the little flaws.
That looks really nice. Is it a serving dish?
Yes, just a little wood or bamboo serving dish.
Look at this one. I didn't even know I had this one.
Well, that's some good coloring.
Killer rainbows. I should have a look at this one. This, I swear to God, is a strike through. See that? Let me get my.
Oh, yeah.
Where the hell is my?
It might not have been struck through another coin, but it looks like it struck through something that landed on there.
So this square right here, look at the back of this coin.
Oh, yeah, because there's the other side. Yes.
That's the only part of the coin that has that same right there.
Right. I think you're right.
You have some of this, whatever this is, it goes over, right? There it is. There's a little bit of that over, right?
Yeah. Hey, Sam. Sam, if you want to come on up, come on up.
And there's
Wow, I feel
going
like
on right here.
Free.
But you know what I mean? It's like and then there's a smash part right there that's just, I mean, this coin's just beaten.
Just mangled.
Yeah. Like, look at his face. It's all like.
And it squished his face off.
Another line right there. But this line. There's one behind it too.
Right. It looks like it was hit more than once.
Yeah, like bam, or just like a double wham.
Sometimes I wonder if the workers there don't make some of these on purpose and then let them go through just to add to what we collect.
Oh, I believe they do. I wouldn't like the no edge lettering crap.
Right.
I believe they let that through just to try and pick them up later down the road. Now this one was a real hard one to find. Looking straight at it, you wouldn't notice it. But if you look under E and L, the piano is like drooling onto the keys.
Oh yeah, that's not your normal double die.
See that one key is just like melted onto?
Right, but yeah, because your normal double die on this one has the keys duplicated.
But look, the E and the L are reaching down. They're there. Let me see if I can get my pen in there. Right there and there. Underneath the L, there's little.
Right.
But the majority of it is drooping down onto that. What I don't know what those keys are called, but the small keys.
The black keys.
Yeah, right there. It's like going. Let me see if I move it a different way.
It's a silly putty piano.
Yeah. Even
Yep.
there, you
yep.
can even that way you can see it pretty good.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That one was fun to find. Also a pain in the butt to find. Let's see, what's this one? What's a nickel?
I took about 2
Oh, yeah.
ounces of old, like, well, just old stuff that's not worth that much, like old slick quarters that you can't get a date off of, things like that. Along with some more nickels that are worn down to where they're not worth anything more than face. And I took them out and buried them in a cloth bag at my mom and dad's place. They live out in the woods, and I have used the laser engraver and the CNC machine to make it look like someone chiseled a map out of slate that's going to send my nieces and nephews and grandkids to the first clue of where the Civil War money was buried. And I've got enough different clues put out that have been out there since right before the pandemic that by the time they start finding this stuff, it's going to look like it's been there for years. And I'm going to let them have a however long it takes treasure hunt to find it. I hope it takes, a year for them to find these things. I just think it'd be fun.
That is cool.
You see this one here?
Oh yeah, doubled mint mark, repunched mint mark.
Nickel. I don't search nickels, but look at this one here. Notice anything missing out of this $50?
It's got a rim error.
No.
Wow.
Huh.
It's fatter on one side than it is on the other.
No. Look at the year.
74. It doesn't have a copper layer.
Exactly.
And somebody filed it to see if it was because it was covered over.
Yeah.
Somebody filed it just to see if the copper was there.
Yep. Same with these.
Well, are they silver or are they?
Well, we know Philadelphia didn't make any silvers.
I was going to say, how would they get a silver planchet in Philadelphia?
Same with the Denver. They didn't. They just don't have. They don't have copper.
I got something cool in the mail today.
What'd you get?
Well, hold on just a second. I'll show you.
Hold on a second.
Sweet mother of God, what is the holdup?
Genie
Oh,
lamp.
Jimmy lamp.
Is it gold?
Yes, it's gold.
Well, it could be copper. I don't know. It's kind of
No,
dark.
it's gold.
It could be the same kind of gold as Susan B. Anthony's.
No, Johnny Ray sent it to me. It's gold.
There's,
just-
a gargoyle error.
I've been on him. As soon as I seen this, MLZB had it, and I wanted it. And he won it. And I, ever so often, I say, "You rubbing my little genie lamp and keeping showing it some of Mama's love." He finally broke down and sent it to me. Seems I did a good deed or something like that. He thought he ought to reward me. I'm not allowed to do good deeds all by myself.
Hey, MLBZ. I got those letters wrong. He's pretty cool.
Well, he's the one that had it originally.
Yeah.
And yeah,
You say Ray sent it to you?
Johnny Ray.
Johnny. Okay. Gotcha.
Oh yeah, here's another one. Look at all the different colors. It's all mostly green and blue. That the way it makes the In God We Trust stick out, I love it. What's this one? Very yellow.
I've got my little piggy bank about half full. It's about time to dip it out and check through it and see if there's anything cool in it.
You're making me want to start keeping the colorfully toned ones now.
I like the toned ones, especially the ones that go purple.
Look at how thick this one is, though. Here's a regular quarter next to this.
Huh.
Here, hold on.
Is the reading worn off of it?
It looks to be.
Oh, it looks like somebody sanded it off, don't it?
Right. It is smaller. Like the quarter is much shorter. Hold on, let me see if I can hold it and turn it.
Yep.
See how much shorter than it is, right? But look at how thick that edge is. Right? It's really sitting up high.
Right.
Right? Now, hold on, let me. Now, how do you get that wide of an edge, but also have a high spot like that on a quarter? With a ridge that high, right? And then look at him. He is worn down to a nub. There's another one.
That's unusual.
And it's an old style. It's 96, so it's the original Washington. Yeah, I just thought that one was weird, so I kept it. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe the yellow one? I don't know. I don't know why I kept that one. Let's do it that way. There we go. In God We Rest. In God We Rest, but not the Kansas. It is the Nebraska.
Huh.
Oh yeah, here we go. I like that one.
Yeah, that had a bit of a grease buildup on the edge, didn't it?
In God W Trust. That's Marsh Billings.
I think it's working. Invisible.
There we go again. In God We Rust. Kansas. Well known. Oh yeah, look at the boat on this one. And the man's face is worn off.
What state is that? Wilderness.
River of No Return. Oh, Idaho River. I never noticed the Idaho on there.
So you got, look at those trees, and then look at those. They're worn down to nothing, right?
Okay, invisible.
The rest of the coin is fine. Flip it over, perfectly fine. Nothing wrong. Only that man, his face, that boat, and those three trees are worn down to nothing. And there's a couple scrapes against the field there, but nothing that would indicate that kind of scraping. I don't know. I just thought it was interesting. I'm like, what caused that?
Yeah.
In God We Double. That's what we're doing there. In God We Fill the W.
Yep. Hey, be right back.
Mm-hmm. In God We Double again. These are the last quarters. Oh yeah, another really cool coloring one. I may have shown this one already. Gargoyle error. Gargoyle error. Oh yeah. Look at that. Birth year. Right there.
Oh, you're still a puppy.
These are all my
That's
proofs.
in on you.
Another spitting horse. Another spitting horse. That's a drooling horse there. Another spitting horse. Another spitting horse all the way to the rim. Spitting horse all the way to the rim. Spitting horse almost to the rim. And spitting horse. Wouldn't you know it, another spitting horse all the way to the rim. And for the win, it's not a spitting horse. It's going to be a Ingadwi double. Or something. Yeah, doubling. That concludes that. Look at this. This is how many horses I have.
Hmm.
And that's if I put them all in the right order. I don't know why I have these over there. What's this one for? Uh-oh, he's pulling out the flips.
There.
I may have. I doubt. Well, I don't know. Let me check this out. There you go. There's some oldies.
Oh yeah.
10-year difference.
Now you made me want to get my stuff out. I bet. Let me see. Where's my oldie? Now I've got some older than this, but
Yeah, I need to sell these though.
well,
Darn, I thought I would get some music.
oh, you want some music?
Well,
What
you
kind of
was
music?
the other night.
Oh yeah. I will get some music. How's that? Let me. What do you want me to play?
Just whatever you feel funny with.
Beethoven's Fifth.
No.
You don't like Beethoven? You're not a fan of Beethoven? How dare you?
Person.
What's that?
I'm more of a Bach type of person.
Mozart.
No, Bach.
I don't follow instructions well.
I don't either.
Someone said, describe yourself with one word. I said, does not follow instructions.
Squirrel.
Oh, wrong camera.
Question for you, real quick. Which would you prefer? That one? You just removed yourself from the stream.
Huh.
Or that one?
I usually say purples, but it looks better in green today.
Nino? Now which?
I like the one on bottom better. That's just my preference.
How about now?
Mm,
Left.
I like the one on top.
Hold on a second, because this is trying to. There we go. Don't stop, leave it. Right?
Yeah.
Journey, right?
Yeah, but we really need somebody to sing and a guitar.
I can't sing and I don't play guitar. Sorry.
We need the.
Yeah. Now
Got two guitars
my,
in the house, and I can't play either one of them.
my Uncle Lee is in a band called Livewire. They do a lot of cover songs. Yeah, that one.
I make a great roadie though.
Oh, okay. Then you. Let's see.
I know that song, but I can't tell you the name of it.
If I leave here
Tomorrow.
would you
Freebird.
remember me?
Is that Freebird?
Yes,
Yeah.
Freebird. You didn't recognize it because there wasn't any cigarette lighters going.
No, there was no. It was just piano, no other instrument.
That is true. Also, that couldn't make it.
I actually have an old VHS with Leonard Skinner on it. And at one of the concerts, my stepfather was there. He was wearing a bright yellow t-shirt and he was jumping like a Mexican jumping bean. Every so often I'll pull it up on YouTube just to watch him.
That's
I
cool.
don't have a VCR anymore.
Yeah, we've
Why
got
don't you have a
one.
VCR? That seems like blasphemous to not have a VCR.
Well, you know, what's DVDs?
Okay, if you're a Leonard Skinner fan, this is from the same era, I think. Yes.
Not a key moment in the song for me to know.
Beth, I hear you calling, but I can't come home right now.
I don't know that song. I've never heard it.
That's
It's
cute.
I've got the album that first appeared on. Which remember when they did the 4 Christmas albums for each other, and Gene Simmons did one, and they all did their. I've got those.
That's
Those-
beyond my
I
music
got to
knowledge.
see that live in concert in 1977.
Sweet.
Yeah, you guys are a generation above me.
Yes, we're older than you. We could play some Coldplay.
I was a child.
I was born in '64, so
I'm a 70s model. I was a child at that concert.
oh, I was just childish.
I believe that was my first contact high.
1980. That's how much younger.
Wow, you were born
1980.
4 years before or 5 years before my first son was.
Oh. I was halfway through school.
I graduated in '82.
I was shitting myself in 82. Some na 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 na. Do that again.
Do that.
No. The song. Oh shit!
Puff like a dragon.
Easy like Sunday morning.
Yes, Lionel Richie.
There you go. I know the words, I just don't know the name.
Yeah.
Unless that's the name of Easy Like Sunday Morning.
Easy is the name of it.
So I got it. It just I added too much.
Yeah, and then there's this one.
Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing on that one.
Good to see you.
Sail on down the line about half a mile or so. That's Still by Lionel Richie.
My everyone I know plays some kind of instrument. The only instrument I could ever play was a chainsaw at night, sawing logs. That's it. I could play "Happy Birthday" or "Mary Had a Little Lamb" on a recorder.
Oh
I could
God.
rock out with some "Mary Had a Little Lamb." That's about it. When I try to play, and I can do "Smoke on the Water" on a guitar, but the tune, the tones I'm using are all off. But you know what it is. Like just humming it like and he whips out a damn recorder.
I was never so glad to be done with that class in school.
Well, I've got that in my bag here because I teach music at a private school to
Okay.
It was
kindergarten through fourth grade.
Can you tell me the reason that they start with a recorder?
Because it was cheap and that's all I was going to buy, the little snots.
No. Why schools?
Oh,
Why they have you start with a recorder? What is the basic principle they want to teach you?
it's
Not
because it's easy to make a sound with it. You don't have to learn a new if you started them on like saxophone or trumpet, you'd have to teach them how to make the sound first. All you got to do is blow on that. But the fingering is close enough to a saxophone, clarinet, flute, things like that, that it's real easy to transition to a harder instrument.
Okay. I just wondered what was the basic principle, and if that's it, just that like blowing a trombone, you had to go or whatever with your lips.
Yeah, I got a trombone somewhere.
My brother played trombone there for a while, and me, I would have gone with a tuba or something a little bit louder, something. I don't know. I probably would have been drums.
Yeah, I got drums here too.
I have so many drum pieces that I need to get rid of because I don't have a drum set. All I have is the chairs and the legs and all the weird attachments that my dad used to have when he passed.
Yeah, I got an Alesis DM10 Mark.
It went over my head.
I got E drums. Yeah.
If you don't go with very basic words like a drum set, if you start telling me models and it's gone, right past.
You're all for the thing to play for you?
What?
Oh, I was the Invisible. You got 3 of them recorders? If the kids get irritating me, I just tell them we're going to play hide and seek, and I start counting, and then when they take off, I just go about what I want to do, and wait for them to come out and see why I haven't found them.
Yeah, count to 1,000, and I'll be right there.
Right.
But you have to count like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
I also like cartoon music. You don't want to hit that note because there's dynamite hooked to it.
I don't know.
Do you remember the Bridge on the River Kwai, the movie, the old war movie?
Joe Bean, he's talking to you on that one. Joe Bean. We passed out.
Yeah. Okay, here's an old one that I bet you can.
What was that? Not
Andy
Pink
Griffith.
Panther. What? Oh, Andy Griffith. Jesus.
Yeah, Andy Griffith.
I'm like, I know it. Why do I know that? Oh, Green Acres is the place for me.
Huh.
What? That sounds like an 80s song.
It is. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to figure out what it is.
You playing it?
I know what it is.
All right, what is it? Because I know. Oh, Hotel California. Right?
Yeah.
I knew it. On a dark desert highway,
Yeah.
a cool wind in my hair, or something like that.
Yeah. I get these tunes in my head, and I have to play them through to figure out what they are. I'm still trying to figure out what this one is. I know I've heard it before. But that's all I can hear in my head is that phrase right there.
Do it again.
And I don't know.
All I hear is after that. Add that to it. So that kind of riff.
Like
Yeah,
that.
add something like that to the end of that. Yeah.
I still don't know.
Is it Styx?
Almost Styx. Well, Styx would be is more of the.
That's what I'm hearing. Right there, that part. That's I'm feeling away. So those two are very close.
Right.
Later
But
when
for
you
some
go-
reason, I'm hearing the words, where does the time go?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It just disappears. Oh. Play it one more time.
Whoops. No, that's not where it goes.
Really?
Yeah.
You cannot. That is not allowed. That is sacrilege to play that song on a piano.
That's what I try to tell people. They come
Shame
over to
on
the
you.
studio and they want to play, the guitar rock stuff, and I'm going, I will play too.
I play this for you.
I guess ZZ Top is a no-go also.
ZZ Top.
Yeah, like Sharp Dress Man. Did you scream again?
Emotional damage.
Nah.
There you go.
If you could choke me for a warm glass of shut the hell up.
Oh, here. My intros that I've been using. Where are you? Let's see here. Nope. There. Nope. Wrong. There you are. Check this out. This is one that I did that you might actually like. Come on. Turn on.
Nope.
It's not loud enough.
I can hear it.
Oh, okay. So, for some reason it's not coming through mine very loud. I just wanted something for an intro. Something that I knew they couldn't give me a copyright strike on.
Can't you
Technically,
get
I guess-
copyright strike if it's yours, can they?
I guess you could cover any song you like, and as long as it's not their rendition of it, it's not copyright.
Well, that's true. But see, do you ever listen to any of the a cappella groups like Voice Play or
No.
Free or Pentatonics?
No.
Well, Voice Play did a version of Tennessee Whiskey,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm kind of allergic to a cappella groups, so I put instruments back on it. Check this out. Tell me what you say about this here. Every instrument you hear is me. They just did the vocals.
There was the only love I know.
That was weird.
But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom. From the bottom.
If it was just a cappella, I wouldn't want to hear the rest. Like, I'm not an a cappella fan. Because I can't sing. Like, if I'm singing, I'm driving, right? And I'm blasting my stereo to the point where I can't hear myself. Like, my vocals are, I'm still singing, but you can't hear the deaf ear rape that's coming out of my lungs. But I would not ever try to sing without a tune, because I cannot carry a tune without it. Like, I can't even carry a tune with it, but I wouldn't subject
Not
anyone
even
to
with
that
the big
kind of.
bucket, huh?
I wouldn't subject anyone to that death of their ears.
Invisible's writing some lyrics and some music for Ravenhawk, so I'm trying to come up with something that says Ravenhawk But he's more of a this kind of stuff. Hey, Invisible, could we modify this? If it plays. That's me on sax. That's me on keyboard. The guitars are not me.
From what I can hear on my end, it's the guitar was overpowering everything else. It was very hard to hear all of it together.
Yeah, it's a little muddy.
I'm not very musically inclined. I'm just trying to give you my perspective from someone who knows nothing about music. I just noticed right off the rip that the guitar was so loud I couldn't hear. It started overpowering everything else.
Yeah, I've still got to do some mixing.
What is the
That's fixed in the mixing.
snares? Was that snare drums?
Yeah, the snare drums or the hi-hat.
Came in, and I heard those just fine, but the guitar kind of went away when that came
If I'm
in.
going to listen to guitar, the best is just Carlos Santana.
Well, here's what I started with because they recorded this. This is a buddy of mine wrote this, and here's what he gave me to try to make into a song. I think I did pretty good starting from that. It's just a hot mess.
So the way that starts, I'm a heavy metal person. I love heavy metal or electric guitar. The way that opens up sounds great, but either it needs to speed up or it needs to like slow down for a minute and then speed back up.
Right. Well, all that is like 7 minutes of just shredding.
It could just be that.
Well, I love shredding, but not. But after a while, you get nose blind to it. You know, like kind of like a smell.
Here's the kind of shredding I like right here. That's the short clip.
I like Skeletons of Society.
I don't know who does that music, but let me look it up.
I did make a good groupie slash
Slayer. Sorry. Groupie what?
groupie slash here back a guitar. I never had to pay to go to any of the shows when they went out. They sent me in with a guitar or cymbal bag or something, you know. They
Oh, yeah. I would take my camera and camera bag. I got some really good shots of some bands.
So yeah, that's okay.
I was a lot younger then. Life was a whole lot more fun.
Weren't we all?
True.
I don't know who's doing this, but composed by Mick Gordon. It was designed to be a continuation of the soundtrack to the previous game, but also it's sort of ancient alien heavy metal album. Some songs feature lyrics in fictional languages such as Car and Tuk, Argenta tongue for rip and tear. And a choir was gathered for the occasion with an open call to heavy metal vocalists. The choir was recorded 2019. Additional lyrics were performed by octavist Eric Holloway. but it doesn't give a band name. It's just like, other than Mick Gordon, who has tattoos up and down his left arm. Oh, he's done a buttload of games.
Oh, well, guys, I think I'm gonna try to lay down for a little bit.
Well, thank you for coming and visiting with us.
I was just slipping through to see what I could find out. You know how that is. This old girl
Yeah.
gets around.
I'm just glad we dodged the tornadoes.
I had some pretty good, but I had a really good lightning show out here earlier.
We had a tornado go about 20 miles north of us. So
Where you at, Hillbilly?
I'm in Batesville, Arkansas, north central Arkansas.
Arkansas. I'm in Kentucky.
Kentucky. You're over there with John and Cash Money and all them.
They a little farther east than I am.
Are they? Ooh,
Yeah.
that's just almost Yankee territory.
Yeah.
I told mainly
We're in a bad spot.
that he lives above the Manson Nixon line, so he's a Yankee.
I live below the Mason Dixon.
I've
I
lived,
am southern central Kentucky. I'm
Nice.
about 40 miles below Lexington.
Oh, okay.
About 40 miles above Somerset.
I got a lot of family out in that area, but in Tennessee, down in around Pigeon Forge.
Oh, now there's good country.
Yeah, they've got some of those cabins up down there on the river that they rent out.
Nice.
So when we go visit, we don't have to get a hotel or anything.
That saves a lot of money because if you go to rent a cabin down there, man, it's $1,000 quick.
Yeah. I've
They're
been
not
telling
really in off season.
my wife's want me to take her back to Dollywood.
Like I said, there's not really an off season down there.
Not
And
really.
They do it up for Christmas. In the fall they got the leaves, and just it's always nice to get away to Tennessee.
Uh-oh, Invisible's a Yankee. That's okay. We don't hold it against anyone. Yeah, I've got some relatives. My last name's McGahey. They live in Maine, and they pronounce it Magaha. We don't have the heart to tell them they're wrong.
I've seen that happen right here. Be the same family. One of them will call it one way, and one of them will call it the other.
Yeah. Well,
And they're first cousins.
yeah, families. Have you ever heard of Cody Wilson? He's that kid that invented or made up the 3D printed pistol, the Liberator, and then the Ghost Gunner machine and all that.
I don't pay attention to that stuff.
Oh, yeah, he's always staying in trouble. That's my cousin.
Um,
He lives down in Austin now. I've been doing business with him for a while. We're fixing to do a new company.
I believe in real steel.
I'm a social liberal and a fiscal conservative. When it comes to my money, I want you to leave my money alone. But when it comes to social stuff, you do you, I'll do me. I won't tell you what to do. You don't tell me what to do, and we'll all get along.
Well, those are good words to live by. I don't believe in somebody trying to take my rights away, though.
Yeah, exactly. That's the deal. You can do you all you want. Just don't start affecting me.
Pretty much.
Unless I'm breaking the law. But don't change the law just to make me breaking it when
Well, if they change the law to take our guns, I'll then be an outlaw because they're not getting mine.
I think all mine were stolen. You saw my new little pistol, didn't you? That 2-ounce silver revolver.
Oh, Johnny's got one like that.
Oh, they're sweet.
See, I'm lucky. I don't own a gun. I own a rifle.
Well, I own rifles, shotguns, pistols.
Oh, I was making a joke that you said if they try and take your guns.
Yeah.
I don't have guns. I have a rifle. I have the one that they want to ban the most.
My carry piece, if I'm gonna carry it with me, is 357 mag.
Nice. I like 357.
It's a Ruger Security 6, and I'm proud of it.
I carry a Jericho Baby Desert Eagle, the Israeli Arms 9mm.
Nice.
I've got a philosophy that says I'd rather have 16 rounds of 9 than 6 rounds of 45.
Well,
Oh yeah. Because
if I can't kill them in 6 rounds, I don't need to be shooting at them.
Yeah, but see, I can fire off 6 shots just to keep them ducking while I aim with the rest of my shots.
And while he hones in.
Air pistol. Invisible's got an air pistol.
Pew pew.
Oh, you want to? Here. I got an air pistol to show you. I'm going to turn my camera a little bit. Hold on a second. Now.
Oh.
Into one of my customers' stuff.
Shale, I've got an assault weapon. You put the salt in right here, you cock it, and then it shoots it out and kills bugs.
Huh.
Actually, you make the distinction.
Pellets.
It's a pellet gun.
Yep.
Doesn't look like it though.
No.
No.
It even has the little like
That's nice.
it's metal too. It's not like it does, I don't
My son
it's,
got
you
it
would
first.
think it's real, and it actually has safe, semi, and auto.
Nice.
I would not be surprised if I could take this part and reuse it. The receiver or the bottom.
You'd have to do a lot of work.
Not much. It's like just like there's no red or yellow, whatever, orange.
Right. Yeah, I was fixing to say, if you were to come out and point that at me, I would be shooting at you.
Because you wouldn't know. This was my I think this was my nephew's, and he just left it here because he doesn't have batteries for it.
Oh. My son got his first gun at 7. Now, of course, it was in a gun safe unless he was out being properly supervised with it. But I've taught my son since he was old enough to know what a gun was, how to use it
Hey,
safely.
the real one.
Because that's how I was taught.
Yeah. And I was raised that if it's not trying to eat you or you're not going to eat it, don't even aim at it.
Well, now we planked a whole lot of cans and stuff like that when I was a kid.
Yeah,
So-
well, I'm talking about living creatures. How's that?
Like I said, we shot a lot of targets. I have sat there and watched my uncle shoot the wings off a little bitty butterfly.
Yeah.
Laying on his target, and he just take its wings off with a 22. I come up in a long line of shooters. They would go out and, hunt squirrel, hunt rabbit, hunt deer, fish.
Yeah.
I just bought this not too long ago. I've taken it shooting once. And I should go out and do it some more, but
Nice.
banging around on shit. Looks pretty damn close.
What's your caliber on that?
223, 556, whatever. It'll do the ball. It'll do both of them. Now I've had people complain about these because I have them pulled in rather than forward, and I was like, I'm at a shooting range, or I'm going to be at my stepfather's property, laying on the ground. This is not it's not a 50 cal. It's not going to kick back so hard, and I'm shooting like pow, 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 like that fast.
Right.
Not like as fast as I can go. And because they were like, oh, well, when it shoots, it's gonna. I don't understand the logic, because when you shoot, it pushes back. The recoil goes this way. Well, the legs they're stopped that way. You can't fold up, right? Like, well, if you lean forward, it's gonna fall forward. And I'm like, the amount of tension on this spring for me to do like that much is a lot on one leg, let alone two of them. Double this, And I'm just like, you guys are high. There's no, that's a lot of pressure. I'd have to really be pushing the gun forward, or rifle, whatever, for this to fall forward. You know what I mean?
They really wouldn't like mine.
And then my brother sent me a grip, actually. I think.
Are you doing that? I'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead.
Welcome
I
to
should
the
put it
chat.
on that way. That way nobody can complain and bitch. But well, that's my ears. I should take out and use when I'm mowing the damn lawn from now on. There it is. This cool little foregrip. I forget where. There it is.
Nice.
Oops. So I could just be sitting there, there's my bipod. In fact, I'll probably just put that on there.
It's come a time you need to buy all the ammo you can every time you can get a box.
Yeah, well, I'm not really worried about it all that much. I don't live in a bad area, and I got some rounds ready. I gotta fill these back up, but I didn't. When we went, me and my god cousin went. This is my favorite clip right here. This one has the window. I love that window. Yeah, you got it too.
Nice.
Yeah, you might. One of the things that you might like about this. Check this out. Yeah, I've got the same grip, I think. Yep, and it comes out at the bottom and will spread out, or you can fold it back up. But this is something that I really love. So you shooting through the scope, you go to 45. Now I'm going through the red dot on the side.
Yeah.
Right there. So you can go from scope to red dot, back to scope without doing anything except a little twist. But yeah, this is mine.
I'm shop dogs. Shush. I don't know what you're barking at.
Most guys look at me though if they see me with my pistol and they're like, "Good God, what are you gonna do with that? Throw it at them?"
Who?
Most guys that know me
Oh.
put a hole in a motherfucker if I need to. A big one. But I've already learned if I have to shoot somebody, I'm emptying the gun in them. unless there's multiples.
I don't know if you can see this, but see that's about the best I can do on laser engraving on metal.
Is it the round circle?
Yeah. See, it just doesn't come out that good.
It's like right here where my M&P is.
Right. Right there where
Yeah.
yeah, never mind.
No, I see it. It's just not.
No, I didn't want to say it out loud. Right there where this those numbers would normally be.
Mm-hmm. None of these fit that. That's weird. They fit everything else on here. So I bought this scope with the reticle, and it came with the reticle, the bipod, and all one chunk. And I guess this, like, the legs and everything are kind of cool. They're extendable. You get some real, you know.
Yeah, it'd be fun to all get together and go shooting, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be pretty fun. It's
Sounds like a good idea for this weekend.
now
It's better than sex.
now I can really be.
Wait, if you think shooting's better than sex, you ain't doing it right.
As a stress reliever,
Huh?
it's a real fair comparison. If I'm having a really crappy day, I can go shoot at a tree, just shoot 3 bullets, and I'm happy.
Yeah, fair point.
My favorite part, I don't know if the batteries are dead, but
And the gun doesn't expect to be cuddled after you shoot it.
Just cleaned.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think we did.
Rev, we do too. Or is it red or R3D? Oh, if anybody wants to come up, I wonder if I still got it in my clip.
Well, I'm going to get out of here because I do need to go to bed. I got stuff to do tomorrow. Y'all have a
Okay.
good night.
Thank you for coming up and playing. Anybody wants to come up and join in, go right ahead. There's the link. Oh, and by the way, if y'all weren't here when I pulled it off, here's what it turned out as. I got to go in and fix the second P on Happy Mother's Day. And I think while I'm doing it, I'll go ahead and work on here where it didn't get a little bit in there. But there's the tray. I think it turned out pretty good.
Okay, so that one didn't die, but the other battery died. You bastard. That impossible packaging. It wants to cut you at every chance it gets.
Oh. It's April Fool's Day for me. I've got to do invoicing today.
There we go. Should be able to see now.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, let me
Nice scope.
aim.
Yeah, first.
Red or green.
I like the green better myself, but if at night I'd switch back to red.
And of course, it's got different levels of green.
Right.
And then this. Wait, I'm sorry, wrong one. Here it is.
Red dot.
Teeny dot,
Yeah.
bigger dot, different dot, different dot. I think, hold on, let me see. This is like. Oh yeah. Okay, so there you get right. Where the hell is it? I'm trying to get this thing lined up with the camera here. There we go. Wait. Green. Red.
Right.
And the other, which actually shows you. Hold on. Okay, it's like a half circle with a dot. So it's like half, and a dot.
Yeah.
And a dot.
Red, I use a baby Desert Eagle, the 9mm, the Jericho. That's my carry weapon.
I like it's like this. It's like a circle like that with a gap and then a little dot in the center. That's my favorite one. But I don't use the reticle that often. Well, I did at the range, but when I go out to my stepfather's property, he's got 130 acres in West Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to use the scope. Somebody gave me a bunch of shit about having a scope. Why do you have a scope when you're in a short range? And I'm like, because I'm not using the scope. It's just bolted to the gun rifle.
Yeah, that's why I've got the 45-degree offset with mine. I don't like looking over the scope to get to the red dot.
Mm-hmm. See, that doesn't bother me. I just, there it is. Okay. Because I don't want to have to take it off and put it on and take it off and put it on. That just seems like a lot of extra work.
You'll need one more Wild West looking. Yeah, the Israeli 50 was that's pretty cool.
I don't like how this handle though. This handle's like pushing right on the edge of this. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see that.
Okay, I'm
right there.
He's wanting a more Wild West looking one. I'm gonna be right back.
I need this in here. I need this in here. Goes in there. Yeah, this little thing cost me yeah, I do have some rounds in there. I can put this in. And a bore sight thing. Always fun. Which that. This one can go over here, I guess. I don't think I have anything in there. I have something in every pocket. Yeah, I wasn't sure how this worked, but somebody told me how this worked, and I can't remember now.
Invisible, something like that.
Old school.
Oh, I won this one. See the Ducks Unlimited stuff on it. And look at it's got the octagon barrel. Just a little 22 for plinking. I won this, got to the house, and my wife said, "No, you won it for me," and she registered it. This is her gun.
Nope, can't have it.
A Henry Repeating Arms. Yeah, that's a. It's never been. I don't think it's ever been shot.
What?
This 22 rifle.
Yeah, my buddy had a 223 Remington something or other. I think that's it. Yeah, I can fit more in there. Get in there. Yeah, trying to do to me.
And the serial number on this is 45 000045.
Are you a fan of Colt?
I like Colt.
Are you a collector of per?
No,
Yeah.
I got rid of all my weapons and consolidated down to 22, 9mm, and whatever my the 223.
Mm-hmm.
I've got one that I'm still going to sell 270 just because I don't want to keep buying so many different types of ammo.
Well, ironically, the guns I'm about to tell you about are 22s.
Oh, cool.
They are collectibles. I am not a collector of said guns, but anytime I hear someone that is, maybe I'll mention it to them to see if they're interested in them, because I want to get rid of them. I'm not a fan of the style, although the idea is like historic.
Right.
Hold on a second. It's right here.
While you're doing that, I'm going to put this one back up. I don't like setting this one down.
Yeah, that's fine. Just loading up my magazine here. I think that's it. Yeah, it feels like it. Okay. Getting ready for action. I think this one still has room in it. Yep. Is that it? Wow. It only took one or two, and that's it. I know this one's
Okay.
blatantly empty. That's so weak. But
Stripper clips.
yeah, there's some weird thing they gave me. It's supposed to help with auto loading faster. Like you're supposed to be able to like do something with it. I don't know.
You put that down in the end of your magazine.
You just, I guess.
Yeah, and then you just push down.
I don't know. I don't mind doing it by hand.
Yeah, my youngest son has a 1911.
I had bought a box of 100. I spent $80. But then I found a box of 1,000 for $384.
Yeah.
I'm like, son of a bitch. So now, I guess I can move this one over. That way I know which ones are full and which ones aren't. I only have one that's got 6 in it. There we go. I can throw this crap out. And get online and buy more. Whoa. Did you see the video clip of the guy that's like there with his buddy, and he's like, hey, look at this gun here, and he aims it right at his buddy's head, like just moves his hand right over, and his head's right there, and the gun master guy, you know, the what do you call them at the firing range?
I don't know. I've never been to a firing range.
Well, we'll just call him the range master. There it is. The
Yeah,
range master runs over and grabs the gun and just pushes it straight the gun, bam, on the table, and he basically gets in his face, and he's like, don't ever, what the, you know, cursing him out, like, what the hell are you doing? My thought is that he was there to kill that guy. The way he did it was just like, oh yeah, check this out, and he's like, the way he brought that gun over was not like, oh, I'm going to take a picture. It looked like he was ready to take him out.
Mm.
maybe I'm a little overzealous with my thoughts on that, but I can't understand why anybody would ever consider doing that unless they're, trying to take someone out.
Red, that's not too many guns. No.
Right there. I don't
Yeah, does Cruz, Cruz, don't you?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, that comes into a lot of the channels.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, he's ordered my first box like this that I'm gonna do it for his anniversary.
There you go.
See that? I burned these capsule boxes. They come with 120 of the capsules in them.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, well, I've got archery stuff too. I can't shoot one very well, but I've got them. I had an uncle that was almost like Robin Hood, and I ended up with some of his stuff. Oh, that's sweet.
That's awesome.
How much you want for those?
That's the thing. I don't know, but the serial number on them is 2. Okay, I'm gonna show my age here. Hold on. 28485. 28484. Both will be
Nice.
loaded. Yeah, so they're in sequence order, sequential. They are 22s. You pull it back.
Right.
Poof. And
My
then-
oldest son would love those.
Now, I had started to put them up, and someone was saying, my buddy, he's known as Tasman Coins. He
Yeah.
was telling me that my first original price of what I had put them up for was very underpriced because I have the box, the little, I assume the cleaner.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. Barrel size, I'm guessing cleaner.
It's a cleaning rod. Yeah. You put a little cloth in the end, put some oil on it, and push it in.
And they're in both firing order. And they're dueling pistols, obviously. I
Right.
don't know if you'd want to go 30 paces, but maybe that's, pew. You definitely want to have a few extra rounds. But 22, that's what when you said 22, I'm like, well, shit. These are little 22s.
Right.
And they fit perfectly.
I might be
Anyway,
interested.
I don't even know, because he was telling me they were worth like $850, and I'm like, well, if they are, they are. I don't know. I just know that I don't collect. So I thought I would,
Yeah, that's right. As Red said, that's also used to knock out stuck casings.
this.
Right. You
Oh,
cock
yeah,
it.
you're going to pink
Yeah.
or set it in there and just, I guess that would work. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're like. I know they're probably worth it, but because they're older than shit. Like they're old. They're in great shape.
Yeah.
I mean, the bottom side that's sitting down is obviously in better shape than the top because the top has like oxidation a little bit.
Right. Yeah. He's a gunsmith, so he could clean any of that up that he needed to.
Yeah. And then on the side it says Colt.
Yeah. He's also our pastor.
And on the side there.
I'm a member of a church where I can remember spanking the pastor.
There it goes.
Yeah.
22 cal short.
What's the model on that? Does it have a model number or model name?
Whatever that 28484D. Colts. Hold on. Colts PFD. I think. Hold on. PF.
A.
Yeah, maybe A. Manufacturing
Or
Company Inc.
Derringer. There it is. Found it. That is a Colt Model 3 single shot 41 RF. So let me pop up here and
Derringer, I thought.
yeah,
I just put Colt dueling pistol. 22 cal. Actually, you know what? I guess 2828484. .22 cal. Is it Derringer or Derringer? Like D-A?
DERR. Huh.
Maybe I need to do Google instead.
I just Colt PFA short Derringer is what I put.
Aha! There it is.
I was going to say, yeah, I'll probably give you 850 for it.
It could also be well. This one has two different. Well, this Lord and Lady set. What does this say? Oh, here it is, in the case and all. I don't know if these are just being shown off, just like these. Same case, same box, but you know what's missing?
The cleaning.
That.
Yep.
That's missing from this set that I'm looking at on here. What am I looking at, though? Is this just talking about it? Lord and Lady Derringer set by Colt. Yeah, it seems like they all came in like sequential numbers. Like this set is 37571, 37570.
They have different grip materials.
Nope. There, I found one that had like a what looked like ivory, whatever, the white.
Yeah, mother of pearl.
Yeah, but that was a single pistol in a box. And then the one I found that's the Lord and Lady Derringer set has exactly what you see here, except for it doesn't have the rod. And then there's this one has bullets, but no rod. They don't seem to have the rod.
Okay. And coming up with a lot of sold items.
Here, somebody found an actual holster for one of these.
Yeah.
I guess that would be the ankle or the inner thigh or something like that, you know?
Okay. I am not an expert, but these fourth model Derringers are pretty common. I recently saw a matched consecutive numbered pair unfired in the original presentation box sell for $550. Fired ones are a lot less. Now this is someone trying to get a value on Colt 22 Derringers, and the picture is those.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said it just an observation. Looks like Bubba repaired a stripped out thread in its frame by staking it with a punch on the screw head side.
Must be. I'm not catching the ones that you're seeing. But I am seeing the same. Well, because one says, in good condition between 9 and 1,000, like really good condition, like shiny all the way around.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I closed the window. And then others say between 5 and 600 or 2 and 300. So,
here, I'm gonna put a link in the chat.
Colt Derringer's pocket pistols.
Here,
that one looks like ass.
I found this one. It's got a little bit different box.
Hold on. Oh shit! I gotta bring up YouTube for that. Yeah, see, that's a different box and a whole different gun.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the bottom gun is totally different. It's got like a goldish barrel and a yellowish.
Oh yeah,
The second gun is a different color, so
right.
Lord and lady. So that other one would be for the lady.
Right.
Yep, because the picture of it shows the man has the crappier looking one.
Yeah.
The more basic, I guess you could call it. And see, that's how the husband and wife took care of business back in the day. That is, all right, honey, that's it. We're going out in the backyard and we're going to duel.
Yeah. The other ones that I found that are the same color.
Mm-hmm.
All show like sold and they don't have a price on them and things. So
see, I never like when I used to sell comic books, right? And this guy came over to look at my comic collection that I had and wanted to look up eBay sold prices. And he's like, see, this is selling for that. And I said, no, that's sold for that. That's what that one sold for. Now, if you can go and find that guy and buy it from him again, let me know. And I said, but you can't. He already sold it. It's gone. And you don't know who he sold it to, so you're not going to track that down. So you can't get it for that price anymore because it already sold.
yeah.
You know, so it's like, yeah, it gives you an idea of what it could sell for because that's what that one did. But it's all about what's selling, you know. So there's always that argument too.
Yeah, just because somebody's asking that don't mean it's worth that.
Mm-hmm. Now this one I found, these are in.
Found one closer to it. If you do just the Colt Lord Derringer 2-pistol set, not the Lord and Lady.
Yeah, it would just be Lord. This is called the Lord and Lady Derringer set by Colt. They appear to be in excellent condition, possibly unused. There is no sign of use or wear. The value is 900 to 1,000. Your photos show too much glare, so it is impossible to tell if there is wear at the end of the muzzle or anywhere else. If so, I would estimate their value at closer to $600 to $700. So mine, I don't know if they've been fired. I can only assume so. Maybe not.
Here's a pair that was sold at auction for $748.
Yeah, well, this one doesn't look to be fired out of.
Okay.
This one, however, this one's questionable. Because like the tip of this one, the very tip of it is nice and glossy. I'm sorry, I'm not aiming right. The tip of the because it's like a rounded, it looks like a Lifesaver.
Right.
Candy. So it's rounded and then you got the hole. Well, inside the tip of the barrel, you can see a couple scratches, right? Which would indicate something coming out of it. And then the outer side is kind of dull. Whereas this one, which would happen if fire came out of it and dulled the shine. Whereas this one doesn't have that. It is shiny as all hell, the entire top. And there's no lines looking like scratches in the barrel.
They may have only shot one of them just to see
if it shot.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
Here's that link right there. I think is exactly what you they're sold out, but they've actually got a price on it.
It just smells like old lady.
That's probably from the fabric in there.
Yeah, it just smells like old lady Jane, you know. Yeah, this one is in far better condition than that one, as far as like this one I would believe to have been fired. Because like this whole thing is nice and shiny, and the barrel doesn't look beat up on the inside.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I think I found your set.
But I did notice none of them seem to have this.
Right.
That's an extra $500. No.
Well, this will give me something that I can show my son. See if he wants me to make an offer. Hey, put it in a race. We'll do a race.
550. Well, we'll go with $800. $800 a spot, one spot.
I was going to buy all the spots.
You got a 100% chance of winning. See, that one sold for $550, but again,
right, and
that
also
one you can't tell. Let me see. Hold on. That has barrel wear on the top, but not as much on the side.
Right.
Okay, no, it does have on the other side. So
yeah,
just like mine, depending on which side was facing the air.
Right.
But you know what you don't see though?
The cleaner.
Telling you, that adds value. It's not much, but hey, without that, how are you going to clean them? You don't.
Oh, yeah.
You just pray.
Oh. have to use your own pistol cleaning kit.
Nope, it'll break.
What's that say? Even today, they can be more than just display pieces. They are best employed when the field of battle is the width of a card table, or you have to fight a duel with a midget. I can't believe they put that on the description of the gun. It does tell you it's circa 1959 to 1960.
Mm-hmm. That's back in the days of silver.
And if you look,
think about it. These were used at card tables. Like, that's where you would have found them. In a card table, you cheating bastard.
Yeah, that's why you want two of them, so you have a second shot in case you miss the first one.
Yeah, just have the other one backed up. And you're like, you listen here, you give me my money. Oh, you're not dead yet? Oh, you're still not dead. Shit. Thunk, thunk. Then you throw them at them, you know, you grab it and hit them with the butt.
Yeah. Hey, throwing it at them is more dangerous than the bullets. Do you know that?
If you got a pitching arm, yeah.
Well, no, even when they shot Superman, the bullets would bounce off, but when they threw the pistol at him after it ran out of bullets, he dodged the pistol.
Yeah, I guess he did. And like, yeah. Oh shit. Made out of kryptonite. Yeah, I don't know. What would you make an offer on him? Remember.
Now, this is not an offer, but from what I've seen online, either somewhere between $600 and $700 is what I would offer. Probably.
See, my original asking price was $650.
Well, see, and that's right in between. I mean, that's just from
Right
what
there. It's within that.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think we're probably about the same. But, I mean, I just don't think no,
because the one I'm seeing here, I'll show you the link. Let me wait. That's the one you sent me. Here's the link I have. I'll show you this link. When you see this set, you'll see why he's saying, "Oh, those look like they could be worth up to $1,000," because they're not in bad as like they look in far better shape as far as the barrels go.
right.
And even the stock, I guess, the receiver, whatever you want to call the bottom half of it.
Yeah.
They're very shiny.
The grip.
Well, not the grip, the part between
Oh,
grip
the middle part behind the grip. Yeah.
in front of the grip. Like this part here, this whole chunk right here, the white,
gotcha. Yeah, the gun itself.
like this.
Yeah.
Not the barrel,
The
just
brass. It's got
Yeah,
shinier brass.
Yeah, if you pulled up that link, you'll see how much shinier they are.
I'm
Now,
looking at
that's not to say that if I didn't get some polish out and go crazy on these, that they wouldn't look as good. I just don't care.
right.
I'm not putting that kind of effort into them. Somebody else can do that. And see, that's why I figured, because I saw this link before, and I'm like, well, if they're unfired, then great. But I feel like now that I really look at the tips of the barrels, they look like the one's been fired. The other one doesn't look like it's ever been touched. So I'm going to safely assume that one has been fired, just
Right.
by the way that the front looks like it's been, from the explosion coming out.
Right.
Hot as it is burning off the finish, and then the little scratches up and down going through the tip of the barrel. It's like,
Well, just like coins, that could be used. That could be caused by improper cleaning, also.
well, I don't think those. Well, at least they haven't been cleaned in my ownership, because I got
Right.
them shortly after my grandfather passed.
Okay.
And they've just been. I don't think he ever used them. He might have shot the one just to see if it fired, just to fire it. But
Yeah.
I don't. He was not. He was a former police officer, but I think he would have bought them to collect. 'Cause he
Yeah,
did have
those
a lot of rifles and stuff.
Yeah, these days those are strictly collectors' guns. So, in my opinion, anyway.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, you could use them in a duel if you really wanted to get crazy and weird. But
Yeah, and I mean, you could carry it in your pocket if you wanted to shoot your junk off.
I don't think the hammers on them are pretty stiff. Like,
Are they?
they got a lot of pressure to them to.
Hey, with my luck, I'd figure out a way.
Like, I would say pounds of pressure that I have to do this to get it to there
Right.
is probably close to 30 pounds, like in my thumb. And I'm pressing on this tiny little thing. I'm not like pressing with my hand.
Hey,
There's a lot of
cock it back and look and see how much wear is down where it on the sides of the hammer, where it goes back and forth.
none.
None. Okay, that's good.
Like, Okay, a little bit. None on this side and a little bit on that side. So it seems like the hammer is closer to this side of the thing.
Right.
Like when you, yeah.
So if it had been used very much, you would see a lot more wear there.
Yeah, you can see it touches this side, but it doesn't touch that side.
Right.
But it's ground down into a point. So the way, if you looked, hold on. We're gonna get crazy here.
Okay, Invisible, you have a good night's sleep.
There, it's ground.
Yeah.
And you can see that those two little marks on it. The
Right.
black is untouched. The shiny is where it touches.
Yep.
The other side, let me find out where I'm at. Nothing.
Okay, down where close to the pivot point, is there any markings? Yeah, good.
Maybe on this side. Nope.
No, see that it's not had a lot of wear. If it has any, if it's been shot, it's not been shot very often.
No, this is the one that's. So this is the one that's got. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but let me get my finger in there. So.
Oh yeah, you can see it.
No, this is the one. Hold on, let me double check because I don't remember which one I put where.
Maybe
Yeah,
I was seeing the end of the rifling.
Okay, look at the difference in the tips.
Right.
That one is a lot wider than that one, right?
Right.
That one, look down the barrel, you see all kinds of long scratches. See them at the end?
Yeah.
This one doesn't have that. It's different. They're deep in there, but they're not. It's not the same. And then look at the finish of the end of this gun. It's gone.
Right.
This finish is pretty much all still there. That's why I say I think this one's been fired because that finish is all gone. It's like burned away.
Red's asking what the letter at the end of the serial numbers is.
D. For Derringer, probably. Or Denver. You want to get into coins?
It's a Denver Mint mark.
28485. 28484. Just D for Derringer, I'm sure. I don't know if that's manufactured. Yeah. What HTFD? I don't know. Connecticut, USA, PFA. There it is. That stamp was very light.
That's RFD.
No, look at that. That's an H. That's an R. RTFD. That looks like H.
Okay.
I thought it was MTFD, like manufactured, but there's manufacturer MFG.
Right. Hartford, Connecticut.
Oh, there you go. That's where they're made. That adds $1,500. I'm joking.
I know.
Yeah, so this one, that's why I say this one I feel like it's been fired. That's why I put it near the cleaner. That way I remembered where it was. But yeah, that's why I figured 650 was more than fair. Because that's what my original asking price was.
I'll pass it along to my son. I mean, it's not something I've not bought a weapon or any type of gun, rifle, shotgun, nothing in 30 years. Now, I won 3 rifles last year at like Ducks Unlimited, and I won 1 or 2 of them at the Whitetails banquet. But I've got what I want. And
what's the letter? It's the 70 to 76 model, which was less produced at 25,000. What does that mean, Red? R3D? I don't know if you want to be called Red or R3D.
He said earlier that some people call him Red, but he's also good with R3D.
R2D2. Beeper, beeper, beep.
Yeah.
Well, less produced normally means more rare, but
Right.
oh shit. 125,000 of the ends. That's a huge difference.
Yeah.
The fact that they made that many of them just blows my mind. Like there's that many people in the world that's like, I need to take care of this jackass at the the gambling hall that is cheating at the poker tables.
Yeah.
And this midget over here.
Yeah, and this midget.
This little short bastard needs to take a bullet to the feet.
But he bought a few years ago, right before the pandemic, he got one of the Molson. I can't remember what it's a sniper rifle they used in World War II. He got it, and he got the maybe that was the Russian sniper rifle.
Mm-hmm.
He got one of them just because he wanted to.
Well, just let him know I'd like to get $650 shipped for him.
Okay.
If you want insurance and whatever insurance costs on top of that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he will, and yeah.
I think it's like $3 for every $100 insured.
Right.
With USPS, and that's who I use the most because they're just
well. Wait, what was the age on them?
70 to 76.
If they're considered antique, if it's made before a certain year, you don't have to go through a dealer to transfer it. If it's made after that age, then you'd have to take it to a gun shop, and we'd have to pay the fees to have it shipped to a gun shop here and then pick it up there. And he's working on getting his license, but right now he just does gunsmithing. But he wants to get his dealer's license so that he can do the shipping himself. Yeah, the K98, that's the Russian one, isn't it?
Hmm.
My wife can shoot she can outshoot most men. And I'm not being sexist. It's just something that you know, unless you're talking about Annie Oakley, usually German. That's right.
Let's see. It says, can I ship an antique gun? Let's see. How old? Stupid. Is an antique gun? They are not intended for redesign. Rimfire. Before 1898. Curio or relic. Gun is at least 50 years old. Well, 76. That's 50 years old, isn't it?
I think that was now the 76 model is not the year.
No, that's when it was the 70 to 76 would be the years it was made.
That's 1876, isn't it?
No, these were they started in 1959. I thought
Oh, okay.
70 to 76 model, meaning they were because the ends were made probably from 59 to 70 or whatever, and then from this was made what till at least 76. I would assume if that's he's saying years.
Okay.
Yeah, 1970 to 76. So
I read it
even
wrong.
if
I
it's
was thinking that was
the
the model.
earliest one, even if it's a 76, that should have been. Well, let me find my damn phone. I'm pretty sure, or it's 47 years ago. Hold on. 47. Damn it. 47 years. So, like,
That we'd have to have a dealer, just to be safe. We'd have to have the dealer do it.
let's do how to ship a gun. Firearms, USPS. Federally licensed, that's UPS. Wait, what state are you in?
I'm in Arkansas.
You're in that Arkansas area, huh?
We could drive out and get it.
Where is Arkansas to? R. There it is. Give me a map. Thank you. We'll say Little Rock, just because. $12 42 minutes.
That's not too bad. And since I'm probably closer than that, it'd be even less. If I let my wife drive, that'd be about 4 hours.
How would I move this? Okay. From here, hold on. To here. Like I said, my parents have a. Go figure. From my stepfather's property, which is in West Virginia, it literally only would save. It goes down to 11 hours and 23 minutes. And it's because Cincinnati is actually just like a teeny bit north of where Ripley or Spencer or wherever the hell that is. What is this town? Charleston is a little bit south of where they have their property. They are south of Cincinnati by, I don't know. If you were to just like put them on the map, because they're like this, if you went like this, it'd be like 30 minutes south of Cincinnati, but it's like 2 hours east. So yeah, it's a 12-hour drive.
Yeah.
I'm driving like if I'm driving 12 hours, my ass is going to Florida. I'm going back down there to visit at least.
And we've already got so many trips over the next 90 days. We're going to the Gulf, take the grandkids and the kids down for vacation. Got to go to Atlanta for my nephew's graduation. Got to go to Austin to close that business deal. Going to Tulsa to the coin show. I thought there was one more. I don't know. My wife will tell me. Yeah,
Oh,
a
yeah.
time machine would be great because we could pick up a bunch of silver back then too.
What's that?
They said originally cost around $39. Too bad we couldn't find a time machine. I said we could, pick up silver while we're back there too.
My dad used to take us on road trips all around, like all down these big, on this map, it's just a bunch of yellow routes, and he would get the marker out and we're going to go over here. We're going to go over here. And I'm like, man, you are just like, I was a kid, so I didn't care because I wasn't driving. I was just,
Yeah.
But now it's like, I would love to have that motivation to get in the car and go, but it just ain't there. Because I don't know what the hell, like if I wanted to go to Lexington, Kentucky, what the hell am I going to do in Lexington or Louisville? I don't know. Like, I
took a job one time in Louisville, Kentucky. They said I could work from home, but I'd have to come into the office like once a month. So I accepted the job. Bought a new car, drove out there, stopped, and this was before this is back in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And got there and they said, have you found a place to stay yet? And I said, well, I'm at the hotel. I said, you said I could work from home. They said, yeah, but your home has to be in Kentucky, in Louisville. I went, no, that's not what you said.
Mm-hmm.
And so I called the other place that had made me an offer that was just slightly less, but still twice as much as what I was making my old job.
Yeah.
Told them I'd be there the next day, drove all the way back, and left early enough that I could stop at the Corvette Museum.
Where's the Corvette Museum?
Bowling Green.
I have to tell my buddy he's got a C7 Corvette.
Yeah, I've got a friend that's his uncle's got donated like 5 Corvettes for the museum. 3 of them were eaten up by the sinkhole. They had a big sinkhole under it, and it collapsed and ate a bunch of the cars.
Oof. That sucks.
Yeah, you got a point there, Red. We could afford gold if we were going back there. Why get silver?
Lotto tickets, coins, all kinds of things. Yeah, going back in time. Good luck. Betting on sports, all that.
Buy stock in Apple.
Yeah. Yahoo, Apple, Microsoft.
Well, I am fading. I have thoroughly enjoyed this. Thanks for popping up. And when's y'all's next stream?
Tomorrow at 8 p.m., I'm doing the seated roll hunt, which is what these are for. I have... Oh, wait, let me back it up. I like to keep track of everything. Nice and disorganized. I have 55 rolls to go through. Basically, what I do with the seated roll hunt is I take my big bucket. This is all clad, but I take a few rolls and I dump out the clad and replace it with silver and or, let's see if there's one right off the top. Nope, of course not. I have some with written words on them. So like this one, I know it's hard to read, but it says Rosie. So if you find that coin, you get a Rosie. So
That's
so
nice.
right?
Cool. That's a good idea.
So basically, what I realized was the bank boxes are not always the best payers. So I
Right.
thought, how can I do the hunts where you have there's a 100% certainty there is silver in the rolls. It's just where in the rolls it is. So I thought, well, why don't I just call it seeding? Like you seed your lawn to get grass to grow. Same
Right.
thing. So basically I was like, you know what? I'll do at first it started out with 20 rolls and then it went, well, that doesn't make sense for me to do that. I need to do more rolls. So I figured, okay, 55 rolls. I paint them so you can't see through them. Can't see what's in them. Keeps it my eyes out of knowing. Same with the bucket. I have a towel that I put over it when I'm filling them up. My hands are under the towel, so I can't see what's going into them. That way I keep it as random as possible. And then I put, like on this one coming up tomorrow, there's a star coin, which will be this coin here.
Okay.
And if you find this, you'll get a 68S proof, $50. I don't want to put that in there because it'll get dinged up,
Right.
mixing it up. So I do that. Then on someday, there'll be a West Point. So there'll be one that's written on it, West Point. So you get a West Point quarter. And then an SLQ. One of them will say the letters SLQ for Standing Liberty Quarter. According to
Look what
all
Red
of
just
my-
put in there about your pistols.
D, E, or R. Dear or lady, Lord, lady, whatever. Hold up the NRA article on these. Hold up, the NRA on these is wrong, I guess.
So it's older than we thought.
Oh. Well, mine are the Lord and Lady because I don't have the white one.
Right. You've got the top, the D, you got the D suffix, so it'd be 59 to 63.
Okay, so yeah, they are older than that. The Lord and Ladies were made from 70 to 76, which would have had DER or LDR at
Right.
the end of the. Okay, so mine are the older ones. Sweet, they're even more. They're even better.
Yeah. it is even
$19,000.
better.
Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah, I like that. I may, if I get back in time from working on my son's house, and if I'm not hurting too bad, I'll come down and watch.
So yeah, I mean it's I do it every Friday, every Saturday and Sunday. Saturdays are $5 a roll. This one's sold out. These sell out fast because they're just
Yeah, because somebody's guaranteed to get something.
Yeah. So not only do I put at least a full roll of silver mixed into all this, but I also have at least a roll or more of written coins. So that includes everything off to the side here you see, which would be, well, not those, not peace dollars, sorry. I have tubes of Ikes. I'm down to one tube now, but I either have Ikes or SBAs, Susan B. Anthony, that will say Ike on the coin, or I haven't done Susan B's, but I'll be doing those soon because I'm almost out of Ikes. I have
silver Ikes, or they
no, they're just regular clads. They're just dollars. Basically, it's a way to get some of your money back off of a roll. So it just brings the roll. Like if you get that roll you got it in went from $6 to $5 for that roll. Then if you find a 40%, now it brings down $3 and some cents down. So you're now down to $2. Down like, you know what I mean? You're down $3 on that roll. So it was just a fun way to give back.
I've got a tube of silver ones if you want to give some of them away.
Yeah, definitely. I'd love some. However you want to work that out. I do Mercs, Rosies, and then like 3D prints. I'm working that into one of my hunts. Not this one particular, but so this one's got the 68S proof West Point SLQ, and then so like Sunday had a 23. This one had a 23 piece, that Silver Addiction one, and a square coin, which ended up being the 68S proof, which James Schultz won. That one, and the seeded roll special. Now that one is coming up soon. That's $6 a roll. Same with my Sundays. The Sundays normally have the piece or the Morgan option of the special find. So like most people love the Morgan, so I put a star coin for a Morgan. Like I have a 21 Morgan for this coming Sunday. This last Sunday I had a piece. I just did tonight's was a seeded roll special, meaning instead of a Morgan or piece, it was an entire extra roll of silver that you could find out of the rolls.
So somebody's going to get a roll that's nothing but silver.
Yeah, this was what Chris Helms walked away with.
Wow.
He got 5 rolls. So he walked away with 1 full roll and 2 40s on top of an Ike. Off of 5 rolls. So
yeah, he made out like
$40. Yeah, he'll make out 30 or $40 if obviously with the melt value.
Yeah.
Then I have like uncirculated nickels that when my dad passed, he had a bunch of mint sets, and I didn't really care for the mint sets, so I just cracked them open and put them all in tubes because the mint sets took up so much space.
Right.
Well, now I found a good use for them because like the nickels aren't worth anything. You know, they're just nice to collect because they're for those people that want to fill books.
Right.
So I was doing quarters for a while. Then I ran out of quarters. Then I did dimes, ran out of dimes. Now I'm doing nickels. After the nickels, I got some more nickels. And then I actually have a tube of uncirculated Ikes. They're just clad, but they're uncirculated. So I just go through those. And as time goes on, I'll go to the store and buy more and keep doing it. But yeah, a lot of people seem to like it. They really like the seeded roll special to have a chance at a full roll of silver. And then I have a battle between Lori, who battled Silver Addiction last week. She beat him. And what did they? She won. The melt value that she had was like $20 or $30 above him. But I believe, and she won an 80% Canadian dollar. So a $1 from like 1965 or something like that, a $1 coin from Canada.
Right.
She won that. And on top of that, they only did 30 rolls between the two of them. But this next battle is going to be between her and AK Grizz. They're doing 20 rolls each, so a total of 40 rolls. And instead of the Canadian, it'll be a maple leaf. So one of them is going to walk away with a maple leaf, a 1993. This one right here.
Oh, nice. Still in the lollipop or the cellophane.
Yeah, it's hard plastic though.
Oh, it's like the lollipop holders,
but hard. Like the other ones are kind of like real soft. This is like, I mean, I could probably slice someone's throat open with how rigid this is.
I like that.
So I have a whole bunch of them, but they asked about maple leafs. These are the only ones I have, and they're older, so they're more collectible. So I said, if you want to do it, I got to do more rolls to make up for the the value of that. But so they're going to battle that out. She's the reigning champ, and I told her if whoever wins 3 best of 5, I'm going to 3D print them a crown, so that they're the king or queen of the seeded roll battles, seeded roll hunts. Sunday, I have a 21 Morgan, and I have to think of something for the square coin. That one's sold out. Then I have a seeded roll special coming up for whenever it fills up. That's when that one will be hunted. And then I have a floating seeded roll hunt, which is 40 rolls are available for that one, which will give a dragon like this, only in a different color. It's a crystal dragon. I figured that's a way that people can get some 3D prints without having to buy them, Yeah.
Did you print that in place, or did you assemble it after you printed the parts?
Nope. Printed it just like this.
Nice.
And sometimes the little rods will break, and I'll have to like glue the two pieces together. But
Right.
it all depends on the filament, really. I've had it's sometimes it doesn't break and it's perfectly fine. Sometimes you have to like figure out, like, I think one of these, I don't know if it was on this one. I don't think it was. There was a rainbow one that broke the head off, like right inside that bar. So I just shoved some hot glue up in his head, shoved this right in there, and just waited till it hardened up, and then it was good.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've printed a couple, but none with legs. They're usually just snake looking ones.
Mm-hmm.
And I like printing them with the rainbow metallic stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just think they come out looking awesome.
But yeah, this one here is going to give a dragon to whoever gets that coin. This one has a 5-roll minimum because of the shipping. The shipping on that thing is $10. No, like right off the rip.
Oh yeah.
I can't put him in a bubble mailer. He'll show up in a big pile of parts.
Right.
And then there's a BU Benji choice year choice of what I have. I have like 51 to 63, and I have some really, really nice ones. So somebody has a chance to win that too, on top of the full roll of silver and other finds that are going to be dumped in. So
I've got some. I'm gonna figure out the melt value on those those silver ox.
Mm-hmm.
I got them from Atmex or SD Bullion, one of the places like that. It's still on the bottom of it, but they came as uncirculated, and they are uncirculated, but they've started toning, and I don't like the way they're toning.
Yeah.
And
how many? 20?
I've got a tube of 20. Yeah.
152.30.
I mean, but because of that, I let them go for melt because I don't feel right selling something that I wouldn't be comfortable buying at that. You understand?
Yeah.
But also, I picked up a bundle of 10 rolls of nickels at one of my banks the other day.
Mm-hmm.
There were 148 Silver War nickels in it.
Jeez.
So I've got hundreds of Silver War nickels now. So if you want a few rolls of those at melt to give away too, none of them are in good shape. You know, they're all circulated.
Yeah. What is that? 40? How many are in a tube of those? 40?
There's 40 in a tube. Yes.
So that's 54. That's $54. So it'd be $206 for a roll of war nickels and the roll of what's called. I'd be willing to knock that off the price of the guns if that's something that would be possible.
Okay. Well, let me check with him and see if he wants them.
Yeah, I mean, if you'd be willing to, I mean, I don't know how that would work out between you and him as far as like him just.
Well, if he wants it, I'm probably just going to get it for him for Christmas or something like that anyway.
Yeah.
So, but if he doesn't want it, I mean, it's not something that I would get for myself.
Yeah.
So, but I've had these. I mean, matter of fact, if I ever do get me a furnace, a forge, whatever, I was gonna melt those Eisenhowers down.
Well, don't do that. I'll buy them. I'll take them.
Yeah, I'm not in any hurry to do anything.
I'll use them for this.
Well, see, that's what I was thinking. You know, if we don't do something like that, I'll, you know, and since my wife doesn't want me to start melting yet because she says I have too many hobbies.
Oh yeah.
And,
well, 40% is not the easiest to separate, I'm told, as far as
right.
the metal. So like, it probably wouldn't even be worth it to melt them down because they're 40%. If they were 80 or 90%, then I'd be like, yeah, like make a bar, you know. But like, I know you can separate the metal, but it's a pain.
Oh, it is.
That's why nobody really melts them.
Right.
you have frozen up with that thing in your mouth.
Yeah, that's that face cam. It yeah. That's why they gave me an RMA or giving me a refund on it, and I'm getting the pro model.
The face cam from Elgato?
Yeah, that the face cam, it's brand new. I mean, I've only had it like a week.
Give it a little.
I was on the phone with them last night for like an hour,
Mhm.
and they had me run through tests, and they come back and said it was the camera because it's the only one of my 8 cameras that I use that freezes up.
Man, the rain is pouring down right now. Holy shoot!
Luckily
Hey, do me a
here, it's all
favor.
past up.
You bought one of those Easter eggs off me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do me a favor. Send me an email whenever you can about, and just remind me in the email about that. Just say I have the Ikes, the silver Ikes, and the War Nickels.
Okay.
That's all you really got to say, and your screen name really. That way I can keep it as a new, so it's always in the forefront of my day-to-day operations.
I'll send that. Yeah, Red. Polly has 3 of the face cams or the face cam pro.
I was going to get one of those, but now I don't know if I want to buy one. I already have.
I would not recommend getting the face cam because when I typed in face cam freezes, there's all kinds of people out there having problems with them freezing.
Yeah, I guess I'll stick with what I got for now.
Yeah, I'm going with the face cam pro. The quality of the picture on the pro is awesome. I mean, it's the only 4K by 60 frames.
Mm-hmm.
That's in a webcam. You know, you can get it other ways, but my problem was I waited for like 3 months for them to get them back in stock, and they just kept saying, you know, put your email in and we'll let you know when they're in stock. And turns out that they come in literally while I was on the phone with them trying to work this out. I got the email saying they were back in stock.
That's funny.
It's a sign.
Oof.
Okay, well, I'm going to shut this thing down and go get some sleep and get up and go work on a house.
All right. Well, it was nice hanging out with you. And
yes, it was. Thank you for coming in, and thanks for helping me get this StreamYard up. I like this.
Yeah, it's really fun when you want to have people come up and chit chat, or if you want to do like a box battle or something with people. That's the thing I do on Thursdays most of the time with Husker Chuck or whoever wants to come in and box battle with $50 boxes or whatever. And it's always fun that way.
Peace, Red.
Thank you, Red, for that help with the Colts, by the way.
Now it just fell right out of my head. Oh, I wish I had battled you with that first box that I had Monday on the halves.
I found nothing this week.
I got. Do you count NIFCs as a point?
No, I don't. But when I do the battles with Husker Chuck, he counts them as 1 point. So for each one is a point.
Got 48 of them. 46 of them were all 2002s.
Yeah, anything up to 2020, anything above that is not counted.
Right.
And yeah, he kicks my ass most of the time.
There was even an 87 Denver in there.
Yeah, that's I told him that's worth more than two. Because it's about as rare as silver.
Yes, it is. So I've only found one in all the hundreds of boxes I've gone through in the last year.
Oh, shoot! I found like 20 of them.
I've only found one.
But almost every time recently, the last 2 times I found them, I didn't find any silver. But normally when I find them, I know there's silver coming.
I have noticed here lately that if I find a 1986, then right next to it, I'll find a 1968. If I find a 97, right next to it, I'll find a 79. I'm finding that more times than random chance would let you think that it would happen.
Yeah, unfortunately not for me.
Oh, you've noticed that too?
If I find NAFCs, normally I find silver. If I find NA87s, definitely more higher chance of finding silver. But lately it's been neither the case. So I did find the Benji though. I found a Benji out of that whole hunt. I found a Benji, so there was that. But the because I give away 90s to the people for my members, if they guess the right box, that went right to him. So
Yeah.
out of that whole hunt, I got nothing as far as silver. But it is what it is, you know. It's still fun to find no matter what.
This had a Benji, a 64, and 6 or 7 for 40%ers.
Speaking of which, if you ever want to sell your Kennedys, the 90s, let me know. I have this huge right there. See that Kennedy bank? That's a piggy bank for $50.
Oh, okay.
And I want to, well, I don't know if I can grab it out of here, but if you can see it to my hand,
Yeah.
that it's huge. And I want to fill it with nothing but Kennedys because on the bottom it says 1964.
Right. See, that's the year I was born, so I've got a lot of them.
Yeah, and I'm a huge fan of the really, really shiny ones.
Oh. You know what? There is well, I just had it in my hand a second ago. I've got one that you might like.
I don't know if I'd be able to see it because you're an H.
I was gonna put it on the scope.
You want to give me a rope? Get out of the way. Let me get the rope. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, here's these are ones I found in the stream. Let me get my camera switched over.
Get it. Ow.
It's not mint state, but it's AU.
Yeah, that's a really nice one.
And there's the Benji I found. Look at that.
Ow. Yeah.
And the reason I had these out handy is I was going to give them away in one of my streams. Oh, nice pup.
Stitch. Here comes Lilo.
We're animal people.
This is Lilo. Sit. Sit pretty. Say hello. There you go.
Yeah, we are
Stitch is over there.
definitely animal people.
Get out of the trash.
He's about the 57s also.
I buy 54s and 57s like because my mom and dad were both born in 54, and my dad both my parents recently passed not too long ago. My dad in 2019 and my mom a little over a year ago. In fact, this house that I live in now, I bought it from my dad's estate.
Right.
And so pretty much, yeah, I just buy it for nostalgic reasons, sentimental reasons more so.
Well,
for 57s and 54s.
Yeah. I know I'm lucky. I do the same thing with 42s. My mom and dad, I know how lucky I am. Both of my parents are still alive. And so I try to make the best use of that, you know.
Oh yeah.
Spend time with them and all. But if I see a good 42 Walker, I'll get it. and give it to him just because,
Mm-hmm. 42. I had a whole tube of like BU 42s.
Oh man.
And I sold them for $250, not knowing that they were worth more.
Wow.
If you'd like to sell the 48, is that a Philly?
Oh, the 64?
No. The Benji that's in there with it.
Oh, it is a 40. Is it 48 or 43?
That's 48.
Oh, it's 48. Yeah, okay.
What mint is that?
It is, I think it's Philly, yeah.
Hold on. Bring it down. No, there's something there. What is there?
Oh, there. Okay, I couldn't see it because of the glare. It's Denver.
Hold on. Because that one looks better than the one that's in my book. No. I gotta find out which one. Okay. Luke Franklin, there it is. I have a book here that I've been starting. 48D. Yeah, here's mine. If you'd be willing to sell it, I'd buy that from you as well. Mine is not anywhere near as nice.
I'm gonna carefully set it down here to where we can get closer.
See?
Yeah.
Mine's
This one is, like I said, this one is, I'd say it's low mint state, maybe even medium or mid mint state.
Yeah, so that one's close to, hold on, I'll show you one that I do have that's, oh man, that just fell right through the bottom of that, didn't it?
See the bell lines?
Oh, it's disappearing into the book. Hold on. My whatever this is falling out. Yeah.
You can still read Passing Stowe on it.
Where the hell? Jesus. This thing does not want to let these in there. Okay. This was a 54S, which is not the best condition, but probably the best one I had to put in here. So I would say that one would be close to, yeah, that one would be close. Well, maybe even, oh, here we, well, no, that's a proof. Yeah, there we go. That one would be close to this one.
Yeah.
Which is a 63. And that one basically, I think, is this whole page is like all uncirculated almost. And I want to make my whole book all uncirculated or as close to uncirculated as I can possibly get. So that one would definitely upgrade the one that's in my book. So if you'd be interested in selling it, email me a price.
Okay.
And same with this NE64s. If it upgrades my book, I'm willing to pay more. Just because.
Well, I tell you what. If you get the Nichols and Axe, I'll throw the Benji in.
Okay.
Just because, I mean, I've got a whole 50 cents in this.
Oh, all right. Well, that makes
I
sense.
mean, I look at it two different ways. If I'm wanting to justify giving something away, I say, well, this is all I've got in it. If I'm wanting to keep something, I say, well, this is how much I could get for it.
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, like I said, I'll buy the I'll either buy them, or if you want to work out something where I take it off of the guns, either way, I'll still take the other silver. What are you barking at?
Matter of fact, I'll throw that 64 in. I'll just throw this whole flip in there like that.
Well, that would be greatly appreciated for sure.
Well, I mean, I don't. You've not known me long, but I kind of like helping people.
So do I.
Yeah, I kind of got that the other day when you were talking to somebody else. I forget you told somebody you were going to help them do something during the stream. I don't remember, but I kind of
either Taz or Copper. Trying to, or maybe it wasn't even them. Copper or Hardcore Copper, maybe.
Might have been.
I don't know. Maybe it was. Who the hell was it? It might have been. Give me the rope. It might have been. Give me the rope. Him. What an idiot. He just plays around and leaves.
It was right after you were talking about the Mopar guy.
Mopar guy. Okay, that might have been Copper.
Yeah.
Copper Owl. Lilo, stop being a. Look at this. That's her. He comes in here, tries to give me the rope, and then they want butt scratches.
Well, yeah, that's. I mean, everybody wants butt scratches.
You see this? He's dancing. It's like,
Yeah, Copper Owl.
You want butt scratches again? Beep, 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 beep. Give me the damn rope. Anyway, yeah, like I love helping people figure out the stream stuff if they're having. Ow! I'm gonna take it away. Lilo just stole it, and he doesn't know what to do. See?
Yeah.
Get your rope. Go get your rope. She's the alpha. She tries to show alpha-ness towards me, but it don't work.
Yeah.
Sit.
Well, I've
Good girl.
I'm going to be making a video over sometime in the next week or so. I've got some people wanting me to show them how to set up their stream decks. Now, I've got mine set up where I can do coding and all kinds of stuff with them, but I've got the Mini, the Max, and the XL. I got one of each.
I have 2 of those.
And that's my newest one. My son gave me the Mini, and before the end of the day, I had ordered the one with the knobs. And then finally, I decided I wanted some more buttons, so I went ahead and got the big one, the XL.
I love that I can do pages, and then I can do folders, and then this one does positions. So if I press that, it moves all my windows on the screen where I need them.
Oh yeah.
I love those things. And then I've got the GIF images, like for my redeems, when people redeem on my channel, like
Right.
emotional damage. That guy, he's sitting there going, whoosh. He's doing it over and over. I got a picture of Macho Man in there for, would you look at that?
Would you look at that?
That's the little image, the GIF image. Old man Herbert from Family Guy sitting there. I love this thing. This is my favorite thing in the world. Now I just use a soundboard basically, but
You saw how you were just sitting there flipping through the pages?
mm-hmm.
I don't have mine paged in any way.
Yeah.
Because I use the Stream Deck Mini. I've got one button that says coding. When I hit it, it switches both of my others to my coding page for each one. So at no time do I ever have to scroll to a different page on any of them. I can just use my Mini to select what I'm doing. And then the one with
I'm gonna need your help to set my second one up for that on my 2. Because I plan on having both of them hooked up. The problem with this computer, unfortunately, this computer here was my first rig, but it collects dust like there's no tomorrow because there's no filters anywhere. It still has an air, not a water cooled CPU thing. I need to upgrade that, but I'm going to upgrade this case, or I'm going to sell this computer, one of the two. But my newer computer has more USB ports than this one does, USB 3.0 and whatnot. And I want to have the 2 of them right here, and behind the keyboard. But I got to get rid of this and put the clamp, this thing, on here instead of this big plate, so I can get this out of there. Then my keyboard would actually be able to sit a little further back, and those could sit right there. And
it's nice to be able to hit the buttons on one and it changed both of them. So
yeah, I mean, so far I've gotten pretty used to it. Like I just know which page, how fast I need to type to get there.
Yeah, and you know how many times to hit it.
Yeah. But not like, and of course, as soon as I change it, then it's going to be like, oh crap, where am I?
Yeah, if you ever get a chance to get one of the new ones with the knobs on it, you talk about controlling your volumes, your lighting, everything like that. The knobs are beautiful.
Go ahead.
You, you,
Oh shit!
uh-oh.
He's trying to yank me out of here. Oh, it's on Lilo. He won't touch it with it on her. Get your rope, Stitch. Get your rope. He won't. Oh, he touched it. I'll be
Oh,
damned.
wow.
Get him, Lilo. Get him. Get him. She doesn't care. She
Yeah.
thought it was someone outside. Who is it? Who is it? See? I think all dogs know that phrase. Who is it?
Do you metal detect also?
I do have a metal detector, although I have not done any videos on it yet. Like I was saying about that property, there's so much. They have well, my mom passed, so it's just him now. But they got the 130 acres. I'd love to go out there and just spend a weekend and just beep 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 beep. Because they got a creek that runs through it and everything.
Right.
And then he's got the property, and then he's got a house with 14 more acres. That, of course, is not that far from there, and there could be good stuff there. Could be crap too, but
Yeah, my son just bought 14 acres. My mother-in-law right next to him bought 10, and then we bought 24 on the other side of him. And around the turn of the 18th to 1800s, 1900s, by 1929 they were all gone, but there was a community there before then with a store and a school and a bunch of houses. The only thing left is a couple of foundations. That's it. And so I can't wait to get out there and do some more metal detecting out there. I don't do videos with the metal detecting, but I've been metal detecting since I was a kid.
yeah, Digging Dave does a lot of that. I don't know if you know his channel, but get out of here with that. Go.
I think I've been there.
He does a lot of that. Digging Dave. I mean, his name pretty much says it all.
Yeah, mainly dirt fishing.
I'm not a big fan of that guy. Him or C Happy Chappy. I can explain why later, but just not a big fan. I was at first, but it quickly went south.
Yeah.
So I just, if I'm not finding people, I just let other people know. Not fun. I'll just.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm the same way. There's people out there that and everybody don't have to get along.
Yeah. Well, I'll definitely explain more, and you'll understand why I feel the way I do. But
if you notice though that he sounds like Wolfman Jack, you're probably too young to know who Wolfman Jack is, though.
I honestly didn't get a chance to really check out his channel before things went south with him.
Okay.
He was doing seeded roll stuff with me, and then just he didn't like the way I ran my channel, and long story short, and started giving me crap. Like, I'm sorry you don't agree with the way I do things, but it's my channel. You do yours the way you do yours, and I'll do mine the way I do mine.
Yeah.
That was the short end of it, and so I had subscribed to him, and anyone I subscribe to, I do check out their stuff eventually. It literally, I think he was in my channel for maybe a month's worth, but I was going through a lot with at the time I was taking care of my neighbor who had MS and renal failure, MS, diabetic, and I was his caregiver.
Yeah.
And so I was working with him more than anything and doing the stream on the side. And take the damn thing out of here. And I hadn't had a chance to really check out a lot of channels that I had subscribed to, because I was doing my channel and then working with my neighbor.
Yeah.
And I have my 17-year-old daughter, who was 16 at the time. Now she just turned 17, who's been an absolute nightmare with her becoming older, getting closer to 18. And
yeah, I'm glad I had boys.
I had one of each.
Yeah.
And my son was worse, much worse. but I mean, they are they're going to be who they're going to be.
Yeah. One of the things I have noticed is that mainly is his way or if you don't do it his way, you're wrong.
That's the thing that bothered me, because he was trying to tell me how to run my channel, and I'll offer advice. Hey, maybe I'll say, maybe you should do this, or maybe you should try this. I'll never say do this or you need to do this. My dad would tell me that all. You need to do that. I don't need to do crap. Sorry, I love you, but when I turned 18, I don't need to do anything. But when someone tries to tell me I need to do something, I just block them out. I don't hear a word they're saying from then on.
Right. Yeah.
And that's the one thing he was emailing me back and forth saying, I run a big channel. What's bigger than what makes a channel big? The amount of people or the amount of time you're putting into it? How are we quantifying that, you know?
Yeah. I did kind of have to stop him on that because I don't even know if I've got 200 subs.
I think the one you're at 140.
Yeah. See, but I don't care, you know?
Yeah. It's not always about the followers.
Right.
I shouldn't say that. The amount of followers. It's about having fun. For me, it's about having fun, but also providing something, a service, really.
Yeah, like what we did tonight. It was unplanned and just totally off the wall, but it was fun.
Yeah, and I didn't have to pop up here. I could have went and watched TV and passed out, but I was like, I want to enjoy, talking with somebody.
Yeah, and I've thoroughly enjoyed
it. Get him, Lilo. Get him.
What he doesn't understand is, that I've already gifted over 4,000 memberships to other people's channels this year. Because I like finding somebody that I like what they're doing and then support them.
Yeah. Like when I go into a new stream, if I like their channel, and I guess it starts with that. If I go into a new channel and I don't like the channel, I'm out. I will leave quickly. I won't even type hello. I'll just. But if I immediately get a feeling, Stitch, I swear I'm gonna tie this around your legs and you're not gonna be able to move. Go away. He just relentless. Did you see him?
Yeah, he says it's my turn.
Well, he's dying to play with the rope.
Yeah.
But if I like the stream, I always get a feeling right off the rep, like quickly. And that was my job. I used to work at a window knocking doors, and I had to read people's faces immediately.
Yeah.
And here he comes, right there. Here, this is what he does to me. No, leave it alone. No touch. Mine. Mine. See? Mine. Mine. Sit. No. Back off.
Go slip it out, wouldn't it?
Back off. Lilo, get the rope. Get the rope. Get it. Lilo, take it. See, he won't touch it. She was mine.
Well, if you noticed the other day when I come in, it's the first time I'd been in y'all's stream because I just hadn't found it yet. But I waited for a little bit, but then I'm going to go ahead and gift. I like these guys.
Did you give subs?
Yeah, 10 of them.
To who?
Was it the Al, Copper Al?
Okay, then that was before I was in there.
Yeah, you wasn't in there yet.
Okay, because one of my seeded roll hunters gifted me 5 subs the other day or yesterday. 5 and then 2 or something like that. Ah, get off my feet! Oh,
Toenails.
No, I broke my toe the other night.
Oh, ow!
And it's finally not like you can still see remnants of black and blue in the foot here. My toe is, oh, I'm sorry. My toe is swollen still, but this whole joint hurts like hell because I grabbed it and yanked it, and the whole thing. Oh,
And I do understand what you're having to go through with your neighbor. My wife's got MS also. And it's not fun sometimes.
it's well, he passed unfortunately about a month ago, January 30th, I think it was. Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, ow.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's what I'm healing from. So you can really see it. It moved over to there.
Yeah.
That's the part that's still showing. That's all gone, but this whole joint here, was just like, it looks worse than it really is, but it's still tender as hell. And but yeah. So
Oh, look,
he's,
there's James.
he's stepping on my James Schultz. He's stepping on my James Schultz. He's one of my seeded roll hunters too.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, we can do this for a second. Here you go, James. Come on up.
Let's see here. Actually, I don't have anything for him today, do I? Silver Addiction. His goes in the box.
I wonder if this camera will start back up again. Let's see here. Yes, I unplugged it for a while and it's unfrozen. I can show James what I was working on. That's the platter that I made for my wife. She can either keep it or give it to her mother.
The Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, the Happy Mother's Day.
I say leave it. It adds character.
I'm going to.
Happy Mother's Day. And what?
Take me a magic marker and...
Don't touch. Why you gotta be sniffing things with your, like, nudging shit with your nose? I got this button for these guys.
What the dog doing?
Stitch.
Oh.
Drop it. Sit. 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 No. Hey. Sit. Sit.
Red, you can go up too.
Growl. Growl. Come here.
Yes, bamboo.
No. I said growl. No. No. Growl. Shh. No. Good boy. No, that's whining like a bitch. Don't touch. No, that's mine. Mine. No. Mine. It's mine. It's mine. Go spin. No. Spin. No. Roll over. He doesn't. He's doing not enough room. Drop it. That's not yours.
Oh, okay.
It's mine. It's my rope. My rope. Don't touch my rope. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Here, leave it alone. Here, play with the rope. Get out of my feet. Go out of there. Get. He just can't not have his rope. He said, "Is it wood?"
Yeah, I was showing him the platter.
Oh, what did you leave here? Freaking nasty rope pieces. Ew.
Got me a new test kit for testing gold and platinum and whatever. Got a little stone in it and
That's a little fancy one where it came with a box. Don't keep
Yeah.
that stuff anywhere near a cabinet that has coins. Keep that crap out of there. It will eat the finish right off.
Yeah.
I did not know that until I put some S business strikes in the cabinet right here
Ooh.
in the cabinet, and
Yeah.
and it just luckily the ones that the Washington face was up, and then the good design was down, keeping it from hitting. It was just like a fog in there, like eating it away. Like you didn't know it was in there, couldn't see it.
Right.
It was just eating the material away. Let's see.
Well, if
R3D, you don't always have to have a camera. As long as you got a microphone, you just talk through a microphone. It would just look like this. Whatever your icon is, it'll just show that. So it would just show whatever your little guy is. I don't know what your icon is. It looks like a Star Wars thing. I could be wrong, but like James Schultz. See how his is just the H. And when he talks, you see that
Yep.
gray.
Yeah, you can see the little. Hey, that would help me put voices to names. That's what I like about Discord, where it puts the little green around it when they're talking.
Lilo always comes in here and bugs me when she knows it's bedtime, or at least when it's her bedtime, because she always looks at me and then looks in my room. Like she's like, "Can we go? I want to lay on the bed." Is it bedtime? Bedtime? You want to go lay down? You want to go lay down? See. You want to lay down?
Large silver contacts.
He ran right into the bedroom. He's gone.
That's...
What? You want to go to bed? See, look, Lilo. You want to go to bed? Lilo. All right, go to bed. And there she goes.
Some large silver contacts.
Go get on the bed. Go get on the bed. She's up on there. Let me go check.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do this more often. We can do a party. Just everybody come up and whatever we want to do.
I'm here. Hey.
My wife wasn't feeling good tonight and was wanting to go to sleep early, so I came down here and I thought, well, don't want to be bored. And I have thoroughly enjoyed it.
Same here, sir. But I'm going to let you go because I'm going to go lay down with my pups because they're itching to go to bed and they don't want to go to bed unless I'm laying on my bed.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for stopping by, and I'll send you an email. And I'll be at my son's house tomorrow helping him work on it. So I'll tell him and show him the pictures of I saved the link to the one that we found that was like yours.
Yeah.
And I'll show that to him and tell him everything and see what he wants to do.
Let him know. I don't know if I can I don't know if I'm allowed to send ammo, but I do have some that goes with it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, if we go through a dealer, which is probably what he'd want to do anyway, because he's trying to get his dealer's license, and it'd look better than if he didn't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not James. So
night, James.
It'd be okay to do it through with dealer doing it. Wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
So, hey, thanks a lot. Y'all have a nice night and great weekend. I'll see y'all soon, I'm sure.
All right, man. You have a good one.
Take care now. Bye then.
And I don't know if you didn't end the stream first. You got to end the stream first. It's up here, that little button. All right, everybody. I'm out.